God, look at that. I'm going to have to use some conditioner just to make my head less shiny. Hey! Got to that stage. Anyone who's tuning in on replay, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. 'Tis I, Leclerc. No, it's me, Steve, actually. Just going to see how many people's up and about today. Who's up for a natter? I can see them live, but I can't see any little eyes popping up yet. So it doesn't look like anybody has joined me yet. But oh, now there is. More 3 shown. Hi, Laughter, Global Hunter. Hi, Carl. Yay, thank you. I adore it. I can't believe how rapid it was. Hi, Dave. Hi, Marie. Yeah, computer's all working, so I'm able to stream again. Happy boy. Very happy boy. Yeah, it's fast as hell, this thing is. Hello, Grace. Yeah, funny enough, it was mentioned, what Grace told me, she messaged me to say that the Mint has withdrawn all the Harry and Meghan coins. That was actually mentioned on the Frank Skinner show this morning. They didn't take long. So, yeah, I haven't had a look on eBay, but I'm having a look at Westminster, but it's the sort of thing I might want to try and pick up now. Killing on subscriber front. Yeah, well, I don't know. I keep on losing the odd one. I can't quite understand YouTube, how it can go up and down. It's like floats around. I was on 460 when I started this morning. I did some more tidying up because I'm still trying to get around the new computer setup. When I went on just now, it was down to 459. So I lost one somehow. But if you can push me up past the 500, I can do the silver giveaway video later on. Hang on, where am I? Show that one. There we go. Because, yeah, once I hit 500, silver proof, what the hell do I do with it? It will be close, because I know there's not much point putting it anywhere else. There we go. One of the only times Laughter's yours fluctuate a little as well. Yeah, it's a little bit bizarre. No, I went on a stream Carolina Hillbilly. He's brilliant. And I think there's certain words you aren't allowed to say or you shouldn't be saying, and certainly shouldn't be typing and that, i.e. you do me, I'll do you sort of thing in regards to subscribers. And I think they don't want you to type the numbers either. They want you to spell them out, as it were, which is again a bizarre thing. But I suppose there's loads of algorithms and stuff with YouTube to go around. But he just basically has half of his stream seems to all be moderator status. And they forever flag up anyone who super chats. They get flagged up for hyperlink to make it easier for people. And he's just like like an auctioneer, I suppose, like a cattle auctioneer. He's just constantly reading off the stream and going over it backwards and forwards. Greys look the greys, blues look the blues, blues look the greys, greys look the blues. Because, like I say, half and half moderator blue, the rest of us are grey. So it's bizarre. It's yeah, you just pick up weird and wonderfuls. Hence why I went on yesterday for a smallish tester. I ended up getting somebody over from Canada and somebody over from Brazil. So yeah, my subscribers are from all over the place. Yeah, my silver giveaway is going to be this one. It takes a while to focus this thing. Get into focus. Oh, this is... Let's tilt them down. It might be easier without so much direct light. Maybe not. This is ridiculous. Big background. Oh, stuff it. Let's just bring up the entire thing. There we go. Psycho Cat, Tom Kitten. Silver proof is the giveaway when I hit the 500. I'll just do a very quick read, leave it for 24 hours, and then get somebody like Scott or Hannah to draw the winner. So it's 100% independent. all tidy. Hey, I love it when you get your mail and then an hour later you get a message that says it's been delivered. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Just picked up a bag of 50 full and sealed bag. Oh, sorry, until the back up. Full bag of 50 double deckers, 2019, 60 quid delivered. Do for me. Hi, Rob Random. It's first time on my stream. Welcome. Marie's saying she's down at 50, working reverse. Well, hopefully everybody on here has subbed to everybody else, and if not, do so. It only takes a millisecond. Go to the right-hand side of their name on this stream. You'll see 3 dots. Hit it, and I think you left or right click. I think it's only left click. Hit it and say go to channel, and then you just go to channel. And you hit the red button. It opens a separate page, so this page is constant. You aren't knocked off, and you don't have to keep on coming back again. So it's not that chaotic. The way I've got my setup now with the computer so far back, the main screen, means I can now change my desk, put my mat down, and just tilt the camera down and do coin hunts live on air. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm going to do a 50p later on. Well, maybe 2. Who knows? Dave got given a 1942 Canadian 25-cent coin with George IV coin last night. Quite worn down, but looks like a caribou moose. 42, that's going to be a silver as well, isn't it? We'll hook up with you all for Kew Gardens. Well, one like this, Rob. Hopefully this will go into focus. What is wrong with this focusing? This is doing my head in. I think it's too bright. Just if I drop this back thing, whether that is the thing causing the problem. Right, let's try again. Hey, there we go. Just added this little baby to my website today. Well, I can see the red dot from the camera now. That's a little bit bizarre. But a little beauty. Just thinking I can always talk. I've got all these weird lights and stuff on this webcam. Well, I suppose it might. Yeah, it's a little bit better, I think. Can't see anything, but I can still see the screen. Right, what we got? Cheers, Matt. Great setup. Thank you kindly. Muchas gracias. I do love it. Yeah, I was on Carolina Hillbillies stream last night, and there were a couple of people after building up their viewing hours to 4,000. So they wanted their playlists, or playlist buddies, as they call them, people who said, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. But I basically just made a tab, played it on mute, brought the next person up, played it on mute, brought the next person up, played it on mute. And it didn't slow down anything I was doing with Carolina Hillbilly at all. And I was having 3 playlists being played for people simultaneously. If I tried to open a calculator on my last computer, it would freeze frame, make me sound like a Dalek. It would just do nothing. So this is polar opposite. I love it. Hi, Jack. Yeah, I'm well, thank you. Who else we got on here? I've missed Marie's listening in the background. That's great. Is that yours? Probably. I don't know. It could be. It's on the website. It's a nice one. It's always iffy. People always say, "Oh, you can't get them from eBay. You don't know what you'll be getting." Well, it's not a problem. If you can find the right price on eBay, it's great, because if it comes to you and it's dodgy, you just send it back. don't think that latter saying don't will help much in the long term. Better off getting legit views, surely. Yeah, most certainly. The thing is, though, once you actually get past a certain number, then YouTube assumes that because you got past that certain number, Oggy, I'm Paddy and Jen, that you've got good content and good following, and therefore they bump you up the list and you're on the suggested playlist, and you then pick them up in the natural order of things. Is that really a real cute? Yes, it is. I don't keep them for long, unfortunately. Mine seem to disappear far too quickly. But they are nice to have, even for. Come on, into focus, you horrible swine. This is a really expensive camera with a posh. Oh, there we are. Maybe I just need to bring it closer each time. Another point, if you're looking at these, is always making sure that the nape of the neck of the Queen, when it comes into focus, there we are, is pointing at the P in pence, 50 pence. And if you are naive enough to need to see the word copy underneath the Queen's neck, then you obviously deserve to get done over, I suppose. Yeah, a coin is coin, and I always weigh them as well and then photograph them on the weight. You should be looking, because there is a little bit of variance on any scale, and there's a little bit of variance on the coin, which may pick up grime or may lose a little bit, but it should be give or take around 8 grams. If it's hideously off by, I'll say, 0.2 either way, then I wouldn't trust it as far as I could throw it up. I wouldn't trust it 0.1 really, but so yeah, you're looking at close to 8 as you can get, maybe slightly up, slightly down, because it all depends on your scales, etc. But it's always good as well if you are buying one and you're on 100% certain and you don't want to get into the faff of sorry, posty. Yeah, thank you, Gavin. Piece of software which I was doing. Dave Cullen doing a channel takeover in My Family Collects soon. Excellent. That's one of the ones I'm going to be plugging in a minute. Is My Family Collects. Would like to boost his subs, as do us all. Hi, Jones. Or Johnums. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, My Family Collects is a great channel, very family orientated, getting kids involved and all that. They are part of our little group, although he does stream and doesn't often come into streams like mine and Scott's and Hannah's and stuff. So some of you who are regulars may not be 100% aware of My Family Collects, but if you search him down, you'll find him. He does great hunts with his kids. His kids are very entertaining, and they got a great set of mats customized, a bit like mine, which from Raftree. I got mine as a result of seeing his and others. So yeah, Dean's a great lad, and Dean and Honey Monster Graham is also coming down to the Mint with a watch of us on the 24th, 25th. Rob needs to get a hold of the Scouts 50p. And is there a Guild Guys? There is a Guild Guys one. Both the coins are relatively cheap. John RMS, I got you. Yeah, sorry, I'm a headless chicken half the time. Rob Random, yeah, the Scouts and Guild Guys are relatively cheap to obtain. You'll find them on eBay, left, right, and center. They only go for slightly over face value. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. So I'm picking up the American traits now, saying welcome. That's terrible, isn't it? So Dave's doing a channel takeover on My Family Collects on the 20th at 1 p.m. So I'll try and make a note of that, so I can make sure I come over and share the love. Right, 20th, 1 p.m. Although now I'm making me think I'm at the airport then. No, I'm not. Day before. John's 125 away from his target. Oh, nice number. So yeah, the ace of spades, John there, if you can see, if you're on already sub, go across, sub. I'm sure he'll return the favour. Always nice for the families to grow. All good in the hood. Yeah, I'm certainly thinking that the welcome. Someone else must be saying that, and I must just be so used to him picking it up now. Rob saying, cool guy sending scouts one to America for oldies and goldies. Yeah, let's scout one. Well, I can find one easy enough. My main problem is I've had a recent tidy up, so all of my loose coins I've swapped over to somewhere else. I'm not 100% certain where all my loose bags of stuff are now. Whether I've moved them all into the big vats. I have them in here, but there's a mountain of stuff in here. Right. Okay, well, random. Hopefully this will get into focus quicker if I move closer like I am. Focus, you bleeder. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm going to have to learn the trick into getting this to focus. There's got to be an easy way to get this done. There we are. That's the scouts, be prepared. And I personally think the Girl Guides one is really, really boring. And it's upside down as well. And it's flying. There you go. First flight by a Girl Guide. There we are. Yeah, these are relatively common, but I am aware that someone else said that the American market likes the Scouts one. It's pretty same-ish over here. So, let's use something else. I'll give you guys to all. Another word for that. Oh yeah, Sue. Yeah, good, Jim. Yeah, love. Yeah, I think a lot of people use love, don't they? You have to break it down. Yes, I'm not 100% certain why that is, because surely people are allowed to try and help each other out to grow their channels and that, but obviously YouTube don't like us doing it, which is kind of weird because that's their aim. But Girl Scout cookies are amazing, and I miss them now I'm in England. The only ones I ever had over there were white chocolate chip, and they were fantastic. Involved in guys for 50 years. Grab one. Yeah, you can find them cheap and easy on eBay. Rob, they're everywhere. I hear YouTube could block. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I think everyone errs on the side of caution. I think love is a better way. Share some love. I'll shoot me an email. I'll send you one. There you are. Rob, you didn't see that comment from John RMS down there? It said shoot him an email and he'll send you one. Oh, I hadn't noticed the detail on the ace of spades. That's even better. AOL Bullion. Nice. Cookie talk. Yeah, I do like cookies. But I'm getting a bit of a massive veranda over the toy shop, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful what I eat. Although I keep on getting told that I can do some weird chemistry with some apple cider vinegar, they keep on saying. Maybe you drink some apple cider vinegar mixed with some other bits and pieces like ginger and cayenne pepper twice a day. You just get a flatter belly. Well, it'll have a lot of work to do on me, but Ace Bullion. Sorry, my eyesight is half popped, so I don't think it is AOL. Right, Ace Bullion. Flat Earth Guy, Girl Scout cookies are good for smoking too. Like it. NL Dreams, welcome. Anyone got any REF to trade sell? I have all the REFs on my website, Dave. Obviously they're all packaged because they haven't released any of the blooming things, but you may well be able to find them cheaper than me. But if you're looking at doing a bulk, I'll give you a discount code to knock the price down to being a bit more reasonable. Here to help if I can. Oh, look at that. John OMS sending off free of charge. That's really kind. What else we got? Right. Krieg Scouts, looking here. Scouts is decent, but suffers from high mintage. Yeah. But the Girl Guides Iron Wrestling has been naff. I thought they could have done something a little bit more decent than just some symmetrical pattern. Put your hand flat. Yeah, if they do that, the coin falls out. And that's a problem. Have I missed anything else? I think I'm probably up to speed. So I'll scroll back down. That's cool. John's got an original queue if anyone's interested. Yeah, I was just showing mine a few minutes before you came on. Link to page. What is it? I don't know whether you need the S in there or not, but I can't remember whether it's 1 slash or 2 slashes. I think just 1. In which case, that should be the link up there, Dave. Crest, Sea King, and Vulcan. Yeah, I have all 5 up on there, but my prices may be higher than what you can find on eBay. But like I say, I'm happy to match whatever you find and make it fair. I'm not going to milk some of you on the channel, so that would be taking the mickey. So yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of the prices, and we'll work out a code I'll give you to knock them down to somewhere more reasonable. No photo, please. What's that? Hi, Will. Welcome. Oh, I can see the way he said no photo now. Send you a random sticker and a naked sign photograph. Love it. Contact Ace Bullion. That's cool. Right. If anyone wants to open a topic, I'm open to have a chinwag about anything. I put coin talk on the basis that we'll keep it coin related to the best of our ability, but don't mind going off on tangents. If anyone wants to see any particular coins and I can get this camera to focus better for me, then I've got some of the more sexy coins, i.e. I've got the 2 Hercules which are out so far, the Lion and the Hydra. And both of these are available on my website as well. Oh, I assume that's why you put that there. I can't change it to moderator status, so I'm not too sure how I can do it unless I can see contact at Ace Bullying. Can they see that? If not, there it is. I'm never certain what I can see and what you can see because I can obviously see everything, but because I'm on StreamYard, I can't actually like show you love as it were to new members on one side. Music Legend coins, yeah. Well, we know what's coming out on them, don't we? It's Queen. We know we got Queen this year, Matt. We know we got James Bond. We know we got dinosaurs, all surplus to what they put out in the year book. But I think if they did go further afield, I think they'll just continue. Not far from my 500. Yeah, no, I'm about 41 now. I was 40 and changed to about 41. Yeah, I can't. Hi, Monty. I would think if they did change and go further afield from just Queen, I think that they would go on to classic people who snuffed it. I can see a Bowie popping out in due course if they keep with the music thing. I can see a Pink Floyd actually. Beatles, they've already done all the stamps and stuff for Beatles, and haven't they? So. Yeah, living in the past most. Yeah, Stones, Beatles, Bowie. Yeah, Stones is a good one as well, but what are they going to do with the Stones? They can't just do the trademark big lick, can they? I can't imagine the Queen will be too happy authorising that one coming through. Pans people. Yeah. Actually, it's either Pans people or Hot Gossiping now, which gave Sarah Brightman a big kind of break, wasn't it? The one who Mr. Musical composer Lloyd Webber married in the end, separated with a large chunk of his fortune. But she was originally a dancer in one of these kind of groups because back in the day of, for the younger members, back in the day of the, what was I need to say, Smash Hits then, Top of the Pops. We didn't have a live act on there miming, which they normally mimed. Any other music that was played, they kind of, prior to having music videos, we used to have a dance troops on the stage dancing to the music. Pans people and Hot Gossip being the most famous couple, I think. Nice looking birds, so people was always happy watching. But yeah, Sarah Brightman was one of the original dancers in one of those. Famous stoners, Jimmy H, Jason Chung. Yeah, we could do it. Howard and Kumar looking for White Tower burgers, couldn't we? John saying, question, if anyone's interested in taking part in an EU package, I can give more details. You can see my part on my channel. That's intriguing. Now, what do you mean by an EU package? Are you talking about an EU coin package? Are you talking about EU package holiday? Or something which isn't even European Union? Bowie, Elton, Queen, Stones. Yeah, I think they'll probably do a nod to George Michael as well. Carry On Films, Hammer Horror. Yeah, Carry On Screaming. I picked up a couple of these really recently. One of them was it? I think it's Carry On Dick, and it's the one in regards to Dick Turpin. Highwayman. There's a big blast of nostalgia, but Sainsbury's this year did a big kind of promotion on loads of kind of 70s and 80s box sets. Cheap as chips. I got every single episode of It Ain't Half Hoffman for, I think it's 15 quid. watching it now is so cheesy, but I remember I used to love that when I was a kid. Sarah's in hot gossip. Ah, look, there you go. Will Snell with the knowledge. There we go. I knew she was a dancer in one of them. No, I still think they ought to change the 10p's and do counties, and just like they have the big maps for the USA for the state and park quarters and stuff. They ought to do. Not football teams can't do that. You'd have too many coins in the river. You have too many people trying to destroy coins, which is a criminal offence, I believe, to deface. Because if I'm a Leeds fan, if I had a Man U coin in my pocket, I'm chucking it. Simple as. I couldn't have it in my pocket. It's against my religion. Yeah, I think counties would be great, though. Yeah, Dave saying great idea. It just teach people where counties are, not just kids, but also teach adults. There's loads of smallish counties that people have a rough idea where it is, but they don't know what the neighbouring counties are. They don't know what the county capital, kind of main kind of council office kind of hub would be. I think having the county coins would be brilliant. And then they could always spin. And again, like the Americans did after they did the states, they went on to park quarters. Well, we have fantastic, beauty spots in every county across the country. We have fantastic rivers. We have fantastic mountain ranges. We got lots of nice stuff. And even if it's just like the oldest pub in the world sort of thing, because we've got some really world leaders as well. We could do all sorts. Educational coins. Yeah, that'd be an idea. CPR, stroke prevention coins. Just how much detail they can get onto one coin, I suppose. Although, to be fair, they managed to explain the offside rule in one very basic sketch. So they can probably get some doing. I think they'll have to steer away from football. I think football's too divisive. And football's always associated with hooligans, whereas rugby isn't. So they could do rugby. Castles, yeah. We do have loads of them. There's probably a significant castle in every single county in the country, isn't there? So. I beat you to the offside rule. Sorry, Dave. Yeah. Still, I think out of all the loose coins at the Olympics, I think my favourite is triathlon. I know it probably wouldn't be a popular choice, but I think it's got all of the actual stages all on the one coin, and it's nicely kind of done. So it's not smashing you around in the face, and it's not too blurred. I think everyone hates the archery because it's the most common and prolific, so it's an irritation when you find it. But I think the worst out of all of the coins is canoeing. I think the engraver, the artist, went for just too much on that. And so much, and it's not defined enough, so it's just like a blurry coin, the canoeing. Yeah, the 2020 Olympic 50. Yeah, that's moved into. Oh, I moved that one. God, I have to remember. I keep on moving all this stuff around. I have to get used to my new piles as well. I have to remember I can't access things as quickly as I could before. What I'm going to show you now, some people will consider to be sacrilege, but I do not care. Right, open this one. Bish bash bosh. Now I'm dropping everything. Not good. Right, where am I? You mentioned the 2020 there, Dave, and I think that has gone into my second place. My first place 50p of all time of the small size is Isaac Newton. Then it was WWF for me, but this little baby has taken my heart and now it's gone into second place. And as they did release the 2016 Team GB and they did all of the 2012s, I expect that this one will make it into circulation. Yeah, WWF all the way. Yeah, when you say that, Dave, but when you start handling these a bit more, get into focus. To me, that is wonderfully done. Although I am a little bit concerned. If you look down at the bottom, wait for this again to focus. That one right there, if I turn it, and it focuses again, looks like a duck. Looking into the corner there by my nail, get into focus. There you go. It's a duck quacking. So a little bit confused about that one. But yeah, I because I sell them as bookmarks sort of thing. If someone wants to buy the Mayflower and they don't want to wait around for it to come out, they can get that from me. Brilliant and circulated. I'll have it on eBay in due course. But I think having it in the explanation is far better than the change checker packaging. And some people just don't want to wait. Agatha Christie, another cracking one. Focus, you swine. There we go. So we got Ball of Poison, Revolver. I think that's it. Don't know. Iron Bar, I don't know. And this one I think is a little bit busy. I think this one. There's a lot on there. But the V-Day Victory is a nice one as well. Yeah, but I separate all mine across. So, and I think this one, this was for Prince George's of Cambridge. This was last year. Yeah, George and the Dragon. If that was in silver, I'll be happy, but it's not. Just a £5 coin. I think this one is far better. This year's. King George's, the Georgian realm. Nice detail on the side. Come on, go back in. Now I'm getting the red eye on it. There we go. Do like that one. I think it's far better than the previous one. Yeah, so I have a full set which I just keep as a full set, and then I have other sets I just chop up. I haven't got around to put them on yet. At one stage, when we were coin jockeying, or whatever you want to call it, we were looking to do a challenge on who could get the best package for 20 quid or under from eBay, and we had a fixed hour in which to do it. I thought I had a guaranteed winner, but unfortunately it all kind of like fell apart a bit, so we haven't gone ahead with that. But Ian sent me back my entry, which is Windsor Castle. I'm not into royalty much, not most of the time. Well, yeah, I've worked for the Queen all my life, so it's not that I'm anti-royalist. I like the royals, but I don't jump all over their currency. But this is maximum coin mintage 40,000. It's Falkland Islands. I serve down there, so it means a lot to me. It's full ounce, 28.28 grams, proof quality, and this is Elizabeth grew up at Windsor, and she always refers to it as a home in a way that no other place can be. So the Queen loves Windsor and considers it her home. But I'll show you the ball in reverse first. Come on. There we are. And look at the detail on this when it comes into focus. It's not going because of that case, is it? Right. Desperate measures. Out of the case it comes. Oh, you can probably see better like that. That's ridiculous. See that. I'm not enjoying this. This is a blooming expensive camera. Why am I having so much grief with it? Let me turn the light on it and see whether that makes it better or worse. That is pathetic. Light makes it worse. Nah, you can't see anything. That's pathetic. Actually, some people have done them through a magnifying glass and it's worked better. I'm skeptical, but I'll give it a go. Oh, yeah, it does work better like that. So yeah, beautiful proof condition. Answer silver, and I managed to get that delivered from eBay. £15.70, I think it was. Yeah, worse with the lights on, maybe. Yeah, I can concur. I think using the magnifying glass with the coin behind seems to be working better. What service? War Engineers. I was War Engineer, joined from the boy soldier. I spent a lot of time down in Falklands. I liked it. If it weren't for the fact I ended up meeting someone and getting married and all that, I might have even considered emigrating down there. I'm just going to quickly catch up on the feed. Famous British made and manufactured items like Jaguar, Aston Martin, yeah, pretty cool. Surprised they've not made a coin to honor the police force of the fire brigade yet. Well, they haven't here. They have in another place. I picked up 5 beautiful pieces of silver. Funnily enough, from Change Checker, they basically had an offer out. I think it was 95 quid for 5 Canadian silver proof coins. They're all around an ounce each. So I thought 20 quid each. That's brilliant. I'll have it. One of these was Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I did a little video of the 5. And you could see them better than I've just been trying there. Unfortunately, though, I was a total muppet that day. I suffer from pain issues, and when I have pain flares, I'm a bit like I'm in cotton wool, shall I say. So everything's like a bit kind of dumb and all over the place. And I looked at it and I could only see with where I wear my glasses, it looked like romp and then something else. But it's like a mounted person on a horse. And I actually said all that. I said, oh, it looks like romp to me, or whatever, something like that. And then moved on. It's only after I did the video and uploaded it, and I then checked the coins out with my magnifying glass. Of course, it wasn't romp. It was RCMP. It wasn't an O, it was a C. So it's Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So yeah, Canada certainly done them. How I didn't click on that straight away was totally gone. Boy Sailor spent time down there too. Respects onto you, David. Yeah. Boat I was connected to with not Pearl Harbor, Port Harbor. HMS Nottingham was down there on one of my tours, and we had a few of the crew came over to us for the R&R. Absolute madmen with the alcohol. One, I think, basically spent the 2 days doing nothing but having a can permanently glued to his lip. And some of his party tricks made everybody's eyes whistle. Not just weep, it made them whistle. Yeah, unbelievable. How he could do some of the things he was doing was beyond me. Hi, Harry Humston, checking it out. welcome. You show some of the people in the feed love. I'm sure they'll show it back. We're mainly a Coinbase channel. Dragon have to go, but TTYL. Oh, don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm not in with these things. Time to. I don't know. Someone knows what that is. They can tell me. Oh, how do I get rid of that thing? Where is it? Highlighted that ages ago. Don't have to unlock. There it is. Bish gone. What else have I missed? Monty's saying definitely be releasing his opinion. Yeah, I concur. I reckon that's guaranteed to. That's certainly one I'm going to move my bum, because right now I have access to coinage from a bank I'm a personal customer at, because they'll happily let me order whatever I want and they'll provide it. Till the honeymoon's over and they then decide they ain't going to do it, I don't know. But until then, I've been quite happy just from there. But when the new coins come out, because we haven't had any for such a long time, I'm going to want to get bags of them mint if I can for my website, in which case I'm going to need to get them from the post office, in which case I'm going to need to get a change card. So I think I'm going to go into town one day next week. Hi, Mike. Do a so on the feed last night with Carolina Hillbilly. Nice to see you over here. Yeah, I'm going to open a business account so I can get one of those change cards, I think. Any old stuff or medieval Roman coins? I deal with more modern stuff, Harry, but there is old stuff about. I think the oldest coin I've got is about 1690 or something like that. I do have a nice thaler somewhere. Where is it? This is a weird coin in itself. Anyone who knows Austrian silver. It's already been handled a hell of a lot. And it's got a lot of toning, so I'm not bothered the fact that it's in my hand. I know some people don't like touching silver, but this is Maria Theresa Thaler. Oh, that's upside down. I apologize. So this says 1780 on it. It's a bit of a misnomer with the Maria Theresa Thaler. They all say 1780, and they were all produced between 1790 and 1820 or 1830. We were just commemorating that particular date. So yeah, this is the equivalent to a bullion coin of the era. These are relatively common because a lot of people bought these as bullion coins and just sat on them, and they kept them for the weight of silver as opposed to anything else. They weren't using it in and out of shops, so they didn't get worn down. So they're all in relatively good condition. Yeah, silver dollar in the States. Yeah, this will be similar. I think most, if you're saying silver dollar, are you talking about the old style dollars, Harry? Or are you talking about the silver eagles? Because the silver eagles, like the Britannias, like the kangaroos and everything, and the Canadian maple leaf, they're all an ounce. So they're all 28.28 grams. And this is, I think, very close to being that, even with the age and the weight differences back in the day. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, the skegs down at that. Done. Yeah. So yeah, it's a little bit more weighty. That's the plastic over it, but yeah, it's an ounce, which is the same weight as the silver eagle or the walking liberty, however you like to call them. I've got some weird and wonderful ones I'm going to be listing in the next few days. I don't know whether we're going to put them on eBay or my website, probably my website. This is not particularly politically correct, but this historical, and whether, yeah, I'm not into the far right. I despise people like that, but I am into history. And although this looks some horrible imagery attached to it, this is part of history. This is from the Third Reich. That one's 1937. Winged eagle and the swastika. That was you were missing this. Germany Third Reich, 2 Reichsmarks, silver Berlin Mint, the Heidelberg issue. I've got another one which is 36, I think. No, 38. That's from the Hamburg Mint. Interesting coins. Morgan's dollars. Those are nice. I've got a bit of a range of American stuff now, Harry. It's a bit slipshod. I've really recently picked up a Barber dime, I think it is. And I've got some Buffalo nickels, wheat cents, Indian head pennies. Got a big watch. Can't spell it. The sign used to be used by peace by Bullis. Yeah, it's twisted to the side and then perverted by Hitler. That was his want. Jain, I think it is, Jain, is the religion that he was associated with prior to it being twisted to an angle and then used for the total opposite purposes. Silver, Germany doesn't bother me, though, defeated the regime. Yeah, exactly. But that's history. End of the day, and it is silver. And yeah, it was a sign of peace. Jane, actually, I've got it. Probably is in my loft, probably, because I'm only here in the rental. My normal, haven't bought a place yet. So this shows how history changes and how things that are commonplace and in the norm can suddenly become unpopular. This is a book called With Stanley on the Congo. Have a quick look. Oh, nice little color plated there. That shows a bit of age. Well mottled. It's got a lot of issues with that. Can't see the year of manufacture on it, which is bizarre. First printed Great Britain, the press publishers. Fancy having all of that detail at the back, but anyway, this publisher probably decided after World War II to change his logo. That was the publisher's logo. Because, yeah, that was a symbol of Jain. It was a religion, and it was indicating peace until it got twisted by the twisted person himself. Steve, love this. This is what you call a coin channel. Well, yeah, I'm going all over the place a bit, isn't it? History is all in the past. 70 years. Sign of peace before Hitler. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Jain or something like that. Jain. But I'm stuck on here, so I can't go into Wiki. But yeah, it was a totally innocuous, nice symbol until it got twisted to the side, and then Steve showing his Nazi memorabilia. Yeah, thanks for that. No, I'm not. I'm showing a bit of history in regards to the 2 Reichsmarks coin. Laughter. And once again, to focus. Come on, you swine. There we are. Silver, but not all that popular. What are we doing? So just quickly checking this. Right. Yeah, so I can go all over the place. Rob, your last name on here may be random, but you met Mr. Random here. I go all over the place in different lines, left, right, and center. There is no rhyme nor reason to me. I go all over the place. I've gone from Windsor, nice ounce of Falklands silver for the Queen's favoured home, to an Austrian 1790 Thaler silver, through to the Third Reich. So all over the place. Got some banknotes with Saddam Hussein on creepy stuff. Yeah, do you know the during the war in the Gulf and all that, you know, the Americans had the kind of packs of cards that they circulated to all of the kind of squaddies so they could have an eye on the people which are the main targets. And the higher the target, the higher the value on a pack of cards. So rather than having a picture of a knave or queen, you'd have a picture of one of the target terrorists with a name and details, and so that the squaddies who are playing cards get to see the face and get to recognize them. And then if they bump into them pretending to be a street cleaner or something, they can grab them. Hi, Eagle VP. Welcome. But those packs of cards now supposedly go for an absolute fortune. And I don't know. I think I've got a feeling there's King of Diamonds with Saddam Hussein, but all over the shant. Oh, if David wants a pack. Yeah, I think they go for an absolute bomb now, because I think everybody just kind of got them and they immediately opened a pack and started playing with them. I've been looking for a while as well. If you ever find a source, Dave, give me a shout. Because again, that is a little piece of history as well. I think most of the targets on the pack of cards have all been long in the ground now, but at the time, what a fantastic way of raising awareness for the targets. You know, America did something right for once. And I'm sorry to the Americans listening for me saying that. I only say it because of the story of my, oh God. Oh, here we are. I do have them. I haven't moved them around. My favorite pen, which I always have in my pocket, which is a space pen. And I have several space pens. I adore them. Simple, tiny little bullet. This is Blueberry. And it's got a pressurized ink in it, so it can write underwater, in zero atmosphere, upside down, whatever, without losing a single bit. They are perfect every single time. The space pens were devised for the space race in order for the astronauts to write in space. And the company who created them, I can't think now, and I need to look it up and see it. What is it? It's definitely on the cartridge. I can't believe I've forgotten the name of them now. That's terrible. My memory is so bad. Fisher, that's it. Fisher Space Pen, Boulder City, Nevada. Yeah, they supposedly spent an absolute arm and a leg developing this pen back in the space race times. I think it was best part of a million plus for the astronauts to take up for their attempt to be the first people to walk on the moon. So America did all of that development, all of that money, all of that investment, creating this fantastic item. Guess what Russia did? They took a pencil. I used to use that in training just to let people realize that sometimes if you get tunnel vision, you don't think out of the box and you don't think of obvious things because you're too dead set on the others. They were dead set thinking they needed to have a way of writing in space in zero gravity. So they put their scientists to it and they came up with the space pen, the cartridge, which is fantastic. Russia, however, just thought, we'll take a pencil. I thought that's fantastic. Hi, Angela. Hi, Jared. Harry, you've got me really, really kind of tense now. Dave, I don't know whether you actually saw. Oh, you got Quizzer saying it was Ace of Clubs. Right. Harry's saying he's got a lot of those cards. Not only that, he'll show them on his next live chat Friday night. I will definitely be there, Harry, to have a look at those. And if you know where you or anywhere, because obviously UK trying to get hold of them is going to be much harder than yourself. If you can source a pack of those, I'll certainly be interested in doing a trade or a straightforward purchase from you, because I am definitely after a set of those cards. Right, just show some love. Oh, there you go, Dave Cullen, Eagle VP. Show to love to your channel. I hope you reciprocate. You think? Oh, Ron saying you thinking Hercules this week? Yeah. I'm thinking that they best do it at the same time, because if I ended up hating one of my children and despising him for the rest of his life, he would probably be a little bit upset and think that I'm a bit nasty. But I am due to take one of my sons to the airport one day next week. And if that is the day that they release him, and they release him when I'm actually in the car on my way to an airport and I miss out, I will hate my child for the rest of his life, I think. I don't think I can ever forgive him for that. Now, ideally, I'll be sitting here, I'll be up, I'll be ready, and I'll have my finger on the pulse for our WhatsApp group, and hopefully we'll all be very successful in our endeavors. But yeah, it's a hind, isn't it? Sorianian or whatever, hind this time. Try for as many as possible, so as long as I've got a few, I've got you, mate. Brilliant, top man. I've come up with my son using my grandparents, so I have the option of getting potentially 6. I may have a word with my brother over this weekend and see where I can. Oh, it's the same surname though, isn't it? Damn it. I'll have a word with my sister-in-law, see where I can potentially set up an account for her as well. Because yeah, although to be fair, the speed that they're going to go, if I can even use 2 accounts and be successful, the chance of me getting in and logging on the 3rd account and being successful is probably going to be 1,000,000 to 1. So I can't imagine it. USSR also bounced off the ground when they came back into the atmosphere. Yeah. It was fun, but end of the day, your dollar has got the eagle and the moon. The eagle has landed, so you did it. Oh, hang on, what's that? I have a left on kids a few 10 bucks. Oh, that'd be brilliant if you could, Harry. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And if there's anything UK based that you would like to get a hold of, which you find difficult over there, let me know and we'll try and sort it. Hi, Madeline. Welcome. Saying hi to Angela. Nice to see another girl on here. Oh, I've only just spotted you, Angela. Have you, Madeline? Have you been on there before? Hi, Brandon Lau. Where do I live? I live in Bath, UK. Madeline, I'm having to scroll up now to see. I still can't see. Marie was on. We were talking Marie earlier on. And not let me scroll anymore. I apologize if you've been ignored since you checked in. I've only just spotted you. And I still can't see your early one saying check-in or whatever. Maybe my feed's messing them around. I do apologize. You know I wouldn't ignore you, Madeline. I actually got that little care parcel you sent today. That was really kind of you. Thank you. I'm not too sure what to do with them yet, but I've stuck them in one of my little kind of stackers for all of the ones in the flips. They look brilliant. Thank you ever so much. Very kind of you to think of me. I'll have to make sure I supplement your next order with a few goodies to re-show the love. Right, what we got? Right. Harry's got Eagle VP. Got you up. That's good. Right. This is cool. Oh, Harry, Dave's saying he's also interested in the set. if you can source some, that will be built, but there'll be more than just one person interested. But obviously, if you chat through to me, we can get it sorted and we can work it out, and you can then do just the one post to the one recipient, and I can then forward it on, as it were, to save on postage costs and stuff. Because I know that they like to milk you, don't they, the post in the US. Try to milk us here as well. Hello, Jane. There you go. Madeline, another girl as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, there we are. Scotty boy. Nipton to say hi. Well, you're more than welcome. If I can throw up, you want to come on stream, I'll check up an invite link. I don't know whether you have the time or inclination, and I'm glad you got your coins today. That is brill. Are you in love with the 50p? Scott coins there would appreciate some love, actually. I don't know whether anyone here isn't already connected with Scott. If so, he could certainly appreciate some love. He's been stuck on a particular number for ages and hasn't had much movement at all. So as he's one of our streamers and will be doing, obviously he normally kind of does a double act with his missus and Hannah, but he will be doing streams in his own right. So unless you're actually on with him and you've hit the notification bell, you won't get to know when he's up. So I suggest you show him some love. Fortunate Adventures, good morning from California, 6 a.m. chilly. First night out in the van, heading out to Joshua Tree National Park. Oh, nice. Really nice national park. You should have a good time there. But 6 a.m., wow. I would still be fast asleep. Most definitely. Oh, Roman town's got to be cool, says Harry. Yeah, we got a Roman baths here, which is pretty cool. There's not much Roman in Bath now, apart from the Roman baths and a few of the other ones, but they've built their own like hot pools using the water elsewhere, kind of Minerva baths, which are a bit more posh and modern, so you're not going to catch diseases and stuff from the green water. But the Roman baths itself is gorgeous, and yeah, each time they've gone in under the water for whatever reason, they've found like little kind of things that they've thrown in towards the gods and coins and stuff. So they've got some really good stuff there. So if you do ever hit the UK and go to Bath, definitely do the Roman baths. It's brilliant. I've done it many times, but I can do it for free because I'm a resident. So they're happy for me to go whenever I like. But Dave Cullen, he's stuck on a certain number as well. He could certainly do with some love then. He's always in and out of these streams. So if you can all show each other love, that's much appreciated. If you aren't already on with a person, show them some love. There you are. As Jarvis put in, connect to each other, support people, make the family grow. That's the way to do it. Dave, coins and more. Matt has shown you some love. Everyone's, particularly from the American side of things, seem to be telling us that we shouldn't be using the SUB word, either verbally or written, because it causes potential issues with YouTube. I can't quite understand why, because I thought that's the entire idea of YouTube and had wanted, but maybe they've got some algorithm and they've been a pain with it. So I've got used to the American way of just saying share the love, as you were. How did your hunt go? I haven't done it yet, Ron. I'm going to do it live on stream later on. Just getting through the chat first. 18 in the house, and people have been coming and going, but the stream's been going extremely well. Dave's the next Submariner. Ah, well. Long and hard and full of semen. Yeah, that is a submarine. You are correct. And I bet you've never heard that one before, being a Submariner, have you? There's a 20-year sign on, isn't it? You get a nice sign up when you actually sign up to be a Submariner, on the basis they give you a bit of dosh to go and enjoy the world before they put you in the water for 20 years. Hell of a commitment. Coins and More needs to go. See if we can win some dollar dogs. Students have me hooked. Good. Top man. Oh, and I've got Sue and Scott about to join. See you later, Coins and More. Coins and More, great channel. Already got several thousand people with him, so but he'll certainly do it more. £5 extra day in my time. Nice. Hello, Scott, and welcome.
Hi, hello. I won't stop on long, but I try to say hello, and I got my 2020 set.
Did that come free post?
It come today, mate. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open it up and rip the coins out I want.
Yeah. Did it come free post?
I don't know.
Or did you have to pay for postage?
I paid postage.
Did you? And did you get top cash back?
Oh, how very funny. I know what you're doing now. You're
so I
trying
could
to wind me
resist.
up the fact that I ordered it from the place you didn't order it from, and I ended up paying postage, etc. Yeah, thanks for that, mate.
Yeah, but no, but for future years now, you won't forget, will you?
No.
A little bit of ribbon will reinforce next year. You'll order it direct from the mint, get top cash back, and get a free post.
Yeah.
Madeline, Steve's ignoring me now. Hang on, I've only just seen that one, Angela. What have you typed before that then? Steve, do you see my last question? No. Sorry, it's because this stream's going so blooming fast. Oh no. Don't worry, Madeline, I'm here now.
It's a proper book.
Oh, here we are. Can I join your WhatsApp group? Possibly, please, Steve. Of course you can, Chibidoodle. If you... do you have my Moby number? I don't know. Everyone kind of gets all kind of, ooh, can't do that in regards to giving out numbers like my mobile, but I have a website, and top of the page of my website is my mobile number. So not much point me saying, oh, I'm not letting people know what my number is. So
it's a proper book.
Of course it is.
I thought it was going to be like, I don't know.
What do you expect it to be?
Oh,
there we go, Sue. Wipe it in. I love it.
I'm getting more and more tempted now, mate, not to like take it out.
Hang on. I came across a few more little definitive ones which I haven't used yet. You get like this is a 2018 little booklet. Yeah.
What do you expect it to be? I don't know.
And these are my leftovers because 2017 is a proof year for the Britannia.
He's like a big kid. He really
I'm
is.
11 vintage on the 50. And then I got the other ones that I've already separated and sold on the 2018.
It's just gone. I'm like, you big kid.
Ron saying you can't rip it open. Dave saying he's not splitting mine.
Yeah, I'm not.
Bought it to split, decided not to. Do you know what I did, Dave? I bought two. I split one, kept one.
I bought this, right, to put into mine and Sue's coin books. Hers for the £2, right? Hers for the £2 and me for the 50p. Now, I can see that I've got my Shield 50p and I've got that lovely, phenomenal one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That is a stunning coin.
It's gorgeous. I thought you'd fall in love with it.
However, I can see all these £2 coins for Sue, and some of them are quite nice, and the ship looks really nice.
The Agatha Christie and the Mayflower is nice. The one that's not as good is the Victory one, I think.
And then, of course, you've got the Britannia £2 coin, which is nice as well. The £5 coin looks all right.
No, the £5 coin is better than last year.
Hey? Rip them all open and make ours work. Joe, I am tempted to put, I don't know what to do, Steve. I said all along I'm going to rip them open and put them in my coin books. But I don't know now. It looks quite nice.
Scott,
Yeah?
I keep my definitive sheets. I can play with those as and when I find out what the circulation is. The other ones I'll sell off one strip, which will pay for the book and give me the sheet for free, the definitives, and I keep a full book unopened. I'll probably buy a few more of them simply because I like all of the coins in there and the 50p.
Forgive me for a second. There's a bit of a thing going on with Ollie in the background. Give me a sec.
Buy blue cards to rip open Scott. Yeah, Ron's made a valid point there, Scott. Like I told you before, I said just wait. You can get them for £4.50. Put those in your sets, not those ones. And that's me shooting myself in the foot. You said
I
you
get that, but then I'm thinking I'd have to get 3 of the 50p's,
yeah,
and then all of the £2, which isn't a problem. The downside is if they don't produce the Shield and the Britannia £2 coin, I'm going to still want them for the coin album. In which case, I'm going to pay stupid money for
Scott, what are you doing on the 24th, mate?
Getting a strike your own £2 coin.
Which one?
Britannia. 2 of them, in fact, because
£6.90. So yeah, you could just pull one of those and stick it in your album. It's going to be exactly the same as the one in there.
Yeah.
As I said, wait, buy the change checker ones, keep the album.
Yeah, it's a fair play.
And that's me shooting myself in the foot because you said you give me the ones you don't want.
Yeah, that is you shooting yourself in the foot, yeah.
But it's the best advice I can give you.
Okay.
So what I do is I buy 2 books. I'll keep one I won't touch. One I'll split open because I'm here to sell coins, so I want to sell the coin. But if I like the book a lot, I'll end up buying more of them over the course of the year because the price stays the same all year round. 55 Royal Mint.
I do.
Cashback.
I do like that.
And I like. I need to look at the physical item first, and I've seen that now. I love the Mayflower. I like the Agatha Christie. I love the 50p. I'll probably buy 2 or 3 more books.
Just get a chair and sit next to me.
I'm not doing plate sensor.
All right.
I have more luck with £2 coins than you have with 50p's.
Yes, 50p's have been pants.
Oh, Javid's nearly hitting the 1k barrier.
Um,
I haven't even got to the 500 yet, Javid. I'm getting there.
This feels totally different.
What does?
You haven't got a Geordie accent, mate.
Oh, wait, hey, man.
I haven't got air.
You know what they call ham and pineapple pizza up north?
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian shake, man.
Hawaiian what?
I ain't got a clue. I think he's trying to pretend he's Hannah. Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay.
She's much more pretty than I am.
Yeah, I just got to concentrate. Who's more pretty?
What?
Who's
Where?
more pretty?
Who said something about pretty? I haven't said anything about pretty.
I said I'm not as pretty as Hannah.
Oh, well.
Thanks. What about me?
You're gorgeous, Sue. You know that.
You can't say that. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen you.
You know, whether you like it or not, you will be my next wife.
I don't like that idea.
Why? Scott, trade her in. Get a younger model.
Why?
Because I want you.
That's not nice, that.
Oh, look at that. Top man, Dave Cullen.
Oh, absolutely.
100% behind you there.
No, I thought you meant the comment below about Team Hannah.
No,
I love Hannah.
pineapple on pizza. I cannot understand why you put something sweet, like sickly like that. Disgusting.
What are you like, you? So, I love you. You're my wife. But I love Team Hannah.
Sue, I love you too. More than him.
I don't know. Javid's just put 300 or something left, so about 3 or 4.
Close. I'm about 40 away from my 500, Javid. So any help you can get me, that'll be great. And whilst everyone's on here, there's a lot of people new to this family from overseas. You won't have come across Javid before. Great coin channel. Certainly, if you could show him some love, it'll be much appreciated. And like I say, definitely show Scotty some love, Scott Coins, because he's been stuck on 94 for ages, and that is just tragic. So there's Scott Coins, the classic 1994.
I changed the name. I took the advice, And for you put name coins in the title. That was advice from Ian many moons ago. If you put Scott in the title, not Scott, if you put coins in the title, you get more subs because it's about coins. And it is. So I took some advice. And I thought I'd put coins in my title. However, I love that coin. That
Yeah, thought you would.
stunning.
I prefer to WWF now already.
Isn't that World Wrestling?
If you have a look at the bottom of it,
Yeah.
Scott,
I'm trying to show it to everyone else, but yeah, at the bottom, yeah.
the bottom on the right-hand side of the middle, and then you turn it slightly to an angle, you have a duck quacking.
Do you?
Who's quacking?
The duck.
Quack, quack. Donald.
I
In
kid
actual
you
fact, Joe, I'm going to show the rest of the coins as well. So there's a £2. That's the boat one.
Mayflower, a very nice one. Nice
Then
tall
we've
ship.
got,
Yeah, that's the one I think is the weakest. It's too busy, that coin, I think.
I don't know what it is.
Victory, VE Day.
Then you've got seen that one on Change Checker.
Agatha Christie.
Yeah. Do you know the comment that you put up is covering the coin up, dude?
Oh, sorry, they'll give it to that. There we go.
There you go. And then you got your £5 coin.
Actually, can I make myself smaller? How can I do this the other way?
I don't know. Click on it again.
It's not a duck, it's a tap.
That'll do.
Is that how you do it?
No, I don't know. Just I'm tidying it out. I do. And then you got the normal.
Scott shared the love. If you shared love to.
I don't know who shared love to. Yeah, I've shared to Dave. I'm sure I subscribed to Dave already, but someone it was it again.
What? Here's the name.
And there's your normal ones. They all look really shiny.
Steve looks like he's lost some weight. Why are you on the screen?
Oh, Steve, what you done?
Where'd you go?
I've gone very orange as well. I need a big light on, I think.
Pineapple, not pizza.
Let's start again.
You're hungry. Where's Steve gone?
He's doing it so I can show the coins off.
I still think he's lost weight. Unless it's just a better picture on his new computer. Say something, Scott. It's meow meow flashed in when I popped the back of it then.
Right, I'm sure people on the stream want to hear about Meow Meow.
Not filled it yet.
Shall I show the back of the coins? It's just the Queen's head.
We want to see the Queen. I feel sorry for the Queen at the moment.
Sorry, as Hannah tells me off for saying it's the obverse of the coin.
The back of it.
Queen's head's called the obverse.
No, it's not. Called the back of the coin.
So obviously, there's the proof that the 2020 set, which we all know. Ooh,
Oh, there's his shield.
back of that one. That's
No, just saw
massive.
shield there. Do
And
the
then-
back of it, so that's a bit blurry.
sorry. There we go.
No, that's forwards, backwards.
What are you talking
It's
about?
all you.
Oh, whatever. I'm done. Steve, you can jump back on now, mate. I've just showed them off.
Yeah, I'm back. No, I thought I'd give you a easier, make it bigger.
I like them. They are quite nice. I'm still tempted just to put them in my book, but I won't. I'll take the advice of people on the stream.
If you want to do that, that's tickety boo, because I'll end up. Oh, is Sue taking a Mickey here or what?
No, you look like you've lost weight
She said it's your new computer. It makes you look like you've lost weight
in your face.
No,
in your face.
I don't have a six-pack anymore. I've grown a keg.
All right.
It's all right.
It's only had one for about
More
2
beer
weeks.
in the keg. Oh, there we go. Scott, John saying that he got his the other day, and he's in love with it as well by the looks of it.
Yeah, mine took a while to come through. My old favourite, or one of my old favourite, well, we all know what my favourite is. It's the one that's obviously on me.
Yeah, but that's the old style 50p. For the new
Yeah,
style 50p, my favourite is Isaac Newton. And then he was WWF, but now it's this one.
I have got a WWF here.
Is that wrestling or is it the Wi-Fi?
See it? That's the old WWF. Oh, should be that
Yeah.
one. 11.
I was going to say.
And those coins we discussed, Scott, I found the sheet whilst I was tidying up, sorting out my computer.
I noticed, mate. I saw it.
So, yeah, I have the 92 and the 93 proof 50p's, which are quite
That's
pleasant.
WWF. I quite like that too. So, yeah, I quite like the new coins. They look pretty smart.
Yeah, it's a set I'm going to get more of, I think, because I think it will be a very popular set in the years to come. They're great coins.
Hopefully, they're all released.
I doubt it, but I think it's pretty certain they'll do the Team GB one.
But that means I'm going to need a set of the £2 ones again.
Yeah, but you can get them for £4.50, can't you? So...
No, it's £6.
Oh no, they did more money for the £2, don't they?
But then I also need 3.
Or is it £8.99?
I don't know. I need 3 GBs, all the £2, and obviously the Britannia Strike Your Own. That'd be cool.
Well, sometimes you have to do the maths, because if it is £8.99 and you need the 3 coins, sometimes you might be better off buying the entire set using top cashback and not getting the added postage and all that as well.
So
it may work out that it's cheaper for you to get the set and split it and to have leftover coins.
I don't think it will be, because if you think about it, it's £4.50 for the 3 coins, so that's 13 quid, and if it's 8 for the others, that's 24, 8, 16, 24. So it possibly might be, no, it won't be. It'll be cheaper to do it the change checker ones.
How much are the £2 as change checkers?
I can't
They
remember.
are
They're £7 quid, aren't they?
I had a horrible feeling they're £8.99.
I don't know.
If they were £9 a pop,
That's still
bearing in mind it's all
27.
the Britannia, you're looking at 36 just for the £2 alone.
No, because the Britannia, I'm going to get to strike your own, aren't I?
Yeah.
So that won't matter.
Well, it will, because you'll probably want to keep a strike your own in the strike your own packaging.
Yeah, but I'll be getting 2 anyway. So
Yeah.
for me.
And the next day.
So with me. We shall see. Or I might do one as a giveaway, like I'm doing.
Well, you say soon. You maybe there isn't enough, gaps on the particular tours. Maybe it has to be me and Sue, and then you follow in behind on the next one. Or...
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like that.
Just linger by the gold bar. I'll give you the world plus this gold bar. Did you pick it up last time?
Sorry?
Did you pick up the gold bar last time?
No.
Oh,
I was more interested in taking a picture of the gold cube.
Oh, I was more interested in actually putting my hand in and lifting an entire gold bar, thinking that's the most money I'll ever touch in one go ever.
I passed on that. I was too busy interested taking a picture of the gold cube. That was it. I wanted the gold cube.
Oh, that's a point. Ron say you wait till the end of the year when they do their 3 for 2. Plus getting top cash back.
You keep plugging this top cash back. Are you on commission or something?
No. But I get a kickback when people join, and it's the end of the day, if they're buying online and they aren't using it, they're throwing money away.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, so I just literally jumped on to say hi and to show off the 2020 set. I was quite impressed with that 2020. I'm impressed with it now. I thought I was going to be ripping it open on the camera, to be honest, which would have made people scream, but I'm not going to rip it open now.
Do you see what I got for the CJ challenge a while back?
I can't see it.
I'll do it behind here again. This worked last time.
Still can't see it properly. Oh, can now. It's focusing on it. Oh, and it's gone again.
Falkland Islands, ounce of silver. I've got it for £15.70. 2013 coin. With COA. I thought I was going to win the CJ challenge with that one, and then it all kind of went to pieces. And I thought, well, I still don't mind having a big chunk of silver like that for that price anyway. So.
No, well, cool. Well, I shall leave you in peace. It was nice to just jump on and say hi. You do definitely look different to Hannah.
Yeah, her moustache is a little bit darker than mine. Mine's whiter.
Oh, don't sing with death.
She's not watching. If she is, she'd be jumping up there. Like,
right, that's mean. Don't be mean.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'll see you all again.
Yeah, I'll be happy. I'm just working on the basis she's not going to watch all this on catch-up, is she? So,
I hope not, for your sake.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, mate. So I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
Okay, you take care.
Bye. Bye.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little saw through on some 50p's because I have a bunch of them. So, both seal bags, not much difference between any of them. So, I shall lodge down my mat, move back my keyboard, and hopefully this should all work. Let's open my blind again. I think I probably want the light now. It's looking a bit dark. Right. I've got a cue in my hand from earlier on today, and let's see if I can find another one. I sincerely doubt it, but I came across this one I was tidying up as well. God knows how long ago I bought this, but this is for Canadian, I think it's Canadian. Yeah, Montreal, 1976. $5 coin. Come on, get into terrible. Actually, if I move it back, it should be better on this background. Come on. There we are. So there's a silver coin. Arts and crafts you kind of put into a nice kind of mount. It's not focusing for me. This is awful. I have to do something about that. There we are. And I have no idea how much I paid for that or how long ago I bought it, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that because it's never come off his case, I don't think. How are you, Aristide, for YouTube? Oh, well, mine are really low, Jared. I haven't done many at all. Most of my streaming I always did under the Great British Coin Hunt, so there was very little I did. And then when I started to stream myself, my computer decided to die on me, so I haven't done that much at all. No, I didn't find a key really. I purchased one. I haven't yet found one. I don't think I will, but I got a really nice one, good condition. Which I've whacked onto my. No, I didn't find it, Scott. It's currently on my website now. Hopefully this one will stay on my website a little bit longer than the first one, which went in the space of a couple of hours, which was all well and good because it is a website where I'm designed to try and sell, but in the same respect, it's a pity it went so quick. Right, there's my mat. It's all looking pretty. I like this. See, this is why I like this computer now. I can do all sorts. How much did I pay, if you don't mind me asking? I can't tell you that, Ron. I can message you that. I've got it on my website. What are you selling it for? I think it's 159. But guaranteed the real deal. Great condition. So we have got a big bunch of these, and we're going to see what we can find. Hopefully we'll find something nice. I've got a NAF tray to get rid of the ones I don't want. The good advantage of having Christmas chocolates. And I've come across these in the last few weeks, and I put them all to one side to specifically drop back there for the bank. No problem. I'll let you know, but I'm obviously paid £1 for your 2 Qs. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, you found one. Well, it'd be nice if I found one now. I'll be able to say there. So have I, but I kind of doubt it. It's not that I'm pessimistic, it's just that I'm realistic. But move all these to one side and we'll get cracking. I think everyone can see fine from there. And you'll see what we go for. What I do is I go quite quick because I never worry about looking at the 2008 snack because my eyesight's all pants anyway. So The first one we've got Victoria Cross medal. Oh, that's unusual. Got a territory. Got a Dolphins. Gibraltar, isn't it? Yeah, Gibraltar. 1997. So yeah, don't expect to find one of those in every hunt. I'll move that to far side over there. Yeah, I checked the shields and the 2008 off camera. Down £2 already found. Commonwealth, England, Adamant TT. Oh, nice. I've got a bag of 500 £2 I've got to do later on. Oh, you're obviously the same as me then, really, today. I'm going to do my 50p's first, I think, and then I'll go for the 500 bag of twos. Boom. Oh, first bag was all right. I got the Dolphin, but this bag looks like to be a bust. Yep. Well, pants. One thing I still can never get used to with live streaming is the inability to have music on. There's the first paddy of the day, St. Paul's, which I predict is going to be a much higher mintage than that the Tower, although it looks like everyone finds the Tower ones up in Scotland and not many of the St. Paul's, and vice versa down here. So maybe they just release them in different areas. But I still think St. Paul's is going to be the bigger one. Don't bother anymore with bit 8. Yeah, I suppose I might not bother. I've got a big bag of the things, and it's just a hassle, isn't it? So I do have probably more than I'll ever use, but boom. I never expect to find an NFIC, so I may be throwing them away over the course of hunts, but it's all the effort, I suppose. I think the Paddy the Station's the rarest one. I think they released the ones for that. I think they did nearly exactly the same. It's all around about the 5 million mark for the station and Buckingham Palace. I think they've released probably more than that of the Tower and St. Paul's. Certainly there seems to be St. Paul's everywhere you look. British Libraries. I don't quite know why they always refer to it as a British Library, but in the UK, what do they expect it to be? The Mongolian Library. It just seems a little bit daft. I'll try not to find anything exciting without you. In that case, come back really quick, because I'm going to spend loads. Hopefully. Oh, Sherlock Holmes, first one of him. And again, we know they made a fair few of him. Oh, nothing standout so far, is it? Apart from, I suppose, the Gibraltar Dolphins, because they're going to be in Gibraltar, they could be much lower mintage than the UK. But there's nothing there special. Ron saying the 3, 2011, 9 and 10. Yeah, those are NFICs, but if I come across them, then I've never come across one yet during when I've been checking them all. That's Battle of Hastings 2016. I've never come across one yet when I've been checking for shields, so I can't. Now I'm not going to bother. I think I can't imagine I'm throwing away that many other things. There's our second Paddington, and it's exactly the same one. You found 5 on fair play. You've got a lot more dedication and probably a lot better eyesight than me. When people kind of turn them over and they can see the back immediately, they're checking the day. I'm thinking, wow, no chance with me. Christopher Ironside. Okay, nothing exciting yet. All relatively same. Got a 2011 Shield for trade. I've got a couple listed on my eBay. That's one of the sets I buy a lot of, the 2011 year sets. I can buy them relatively good value, and then I sell on the 50p and nearly get the money I pay back for the year set just on the cost of that coin. And then I've got the Florence Nightingale and the two £1 coin bunks, the Northern Ireland and England, and they go for about 10 a pop as well. So I buy these sets and make a nice little slight margin over the top of them. So I've always got 2011 shields, I'm afraid. Ah, there we go. That's all waiting for a run. Where'd that go? Okay, I just thought I'm flicking around. It might be easier doing it like this. Maybe my map dirtier, but I can probably flick through them a lot quicker. I'll still show any finds that I come across, but if I come across any. Another bust. You check as you hunt, yeah. I never spend that much time. I'm too lazy, I suppose. And like I said, I need to be peering at them. I need to have my specs on and probably use a magnifying glass. Complement the medals. We got the Heroic Acts. So move them next door. They are supposed to be together. That's really shiny. What a surprise. Simple again. Only one type of Paddington so far and 3 of them. I gotta do it this way because I just think my mat will get too dirty otherwise. Hey, Buckingham Palace. So we've got 2 paddies now. One a Buck Pal. Hello, Mr. B747. Hi, Mark. MRB747, if you can see him in the stream there, is the creator of my mat. He does customize goods to your specifications with your logo or design and however you wish. He normally is able to accommodate. Raftree.co.uk. Highly recommended. Have a little skates over there. Also does, like you can get personalized kind of collecting inserts and things like that. And there's the 897 EC stars. I haven't found a single Beatrix Potter yet. Not even a Benjamin Bunny. Found Olympic pentathlon this morning. Nice. I haven't found any yet. Do I still keep the new Paddingtons? Yeah, I do. I've got a big wardrobe of them. I've got a fair few bags of them unopened as well, but I still keep them for now, simply because Paddington is always going to have an interest further afield than. Hey, I said I hadn't found one. No, I found one. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, 2016. The first and best Paddington set, Beatrix Potter set. I still keep them because I think that in due course, right now they're common as muck, but in due course they get rarer to pop up, just like a lot of the common ones now that we can't get hold of with the same sort of mintage. So in a couple of years' time, people might be struggling to find any of them, in which case they'll be probably looking to potentially save the hassle and just get it off eBay or website, in which case I would like to be stocking them. So right now it's 50p, and if I need to spend it I can spend it, but I've got space to sit on them. I shall. Right, we've got a mixed bag there with the last 3. I've got one of my hated dictionaries. Nearly threw away the wrong one. And there's Battle of Britain. got to quickly turn it over and see whether it's got 50 pence on the back, which it does. Some of these broken out of the sets will not have the actual denomination written on there, and they'll be worth considerably more than the basic coin. But I like the Ballybritten. That's a goodie. You can go there. Knee judo, says Marco Silva. Yeah, judo's one of the top 4. I've got watches on my website, dragonlordcoins.com. Welcome to have a look-see. Good, there we go. Another one. Yeah, I might stop. Now you mention it, one. I might stop because I'm getting to just too many of them. Oh, that's a find. That's a find of the day so far. Mrs. Tittlemouse. Very happy with that. 2018. Not one of the 1.4 mils of the Flopsy or Peter Rabbit 2018s, but I think this is 1.5, isn't it? Or something like that. Still, well, my best one so far. Let's hope that means that onwards and upwards. Still waiting to turn over a cube. I have no doubt that it will probably never happen, but doesn't stop you wishing. It's happened to a lot of you. Obviously, getting harder and harder with everyone that is getting found, but it's still happening. And we've mentioned at the station. And there he is. So all we're missing now is the tower to get the full set of the paddies. Remember once all I was finding was tower. Come on. Right, I would like a rare Potter. Jemima would be lovely, but I'll settle for Peter Rabbit 18 or Flopsy. I've got Tittlemouse, that's just got me eager now. That's got me being greedy. I know these coins can do better for me. Oh, open them. Come on. Right. Throwing them away. No sniffing them Olympic yet either, which is a bit of a pain. Go Guides. That isn't one I keep anymore. I don't normally keep British Libraries, but I'll keep it for now just because the hunt's not been producing many gems yet. So keep something on the mat, doesn't it? You have a queue on your site? Yes, I do. Genuine article. Good, that's a nasty looking one. Some of these are quite beat up. Another Victoria Cross medals. Again, I'll put them down here just for fines now, I suppose, but I've got too many of these spare now as well, so I think I'll get rid of these back to the bank as well. The Victoria Crosses. I've amassed probably 50, 60, 70 of the things in the last few months alone. Not a Ballybritten, not as shiny as the first one, but I'll check the back of it. Unfortunately, nothing wowie. Hey, look at that! I'm getting a happy man. I asked for that, and I got it. That's Peter Rabbit with his radish, or some people say carrot. 2018, 1.4 million. One of the rarest 50p's. That's two nice ones from the 2018 set. This is getting better. I can live with this now. The absence of an Olympic has been made up, I think, for her and them. Johnson's Dictionary. horrible thing that it is. Not many bags left, but I would consider getting 2 from the 2018s and one of them not being Taylor Gloucester to be quite a successful hunt. Could have been worse. Could be a lot better, but there's still more coins left, so anything is possible. My hands are feeling quite grubby already, though. So. Something I always say, simply because I know we're all older and wise enough, but they are. Girl guides. There are some youngsters watching on occasion, so I always like to reinforce the fact: always wash your hands once you've dealt with these. You don't know where the hell they've been, and they make your fingers quite grubby. Roger Bannister. Time to move on to the other side. Onto my Beatrix Potter side. Come on, all right. Boom, 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 boom. That was one there, which is a heroic act, Winter Soldier. Maybe a couple of pairs there. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, come on. Give me some goodies. Give me an Olympic, actually. Fill your quota on the Beatrix Potters, but I haven't had a sniff of an Olympic yet. There's only 3 bags left. What I might do is I might just crack straight into the second bag at 250. Just hammer through them in one foul swoop. Put myself out of the misery. Find something better. Simples. Making a tower of those. We may not have the tower, but we are getting a tower of simples. At least if I go for another bag of 250, I should at least get a tower and have the full set of Paddingtons. Do I collect crowns and half crowns? I've got some, but I don't collect it per se. There's not a great deal I actually collect. I collect a lot of the American state and park quarters and things like that. I collect a lot of silver, but oh, what a horrible thing to look at. Benjamin Bunny. God, I despise that rabbit. Bella Hastings, 1066. Making a pair. Last bag. Ominous Star. Johnson's Dictionary. I think I might have a break from 50p's next week and just go for, I don't know, a couple of grand of £2 coins. Johnson's Dictionary again. That's terrible. That's just rubbing salt in a wound. Yeah, that was a bust. So, I'm going to just crack on, onwards and upwards. See whether the second bag is going to be kind of. Don't get me wrong, I'm not too upset with getting those in our hunt. 2 cracking 2018 low mintage Beatrix Potters, but a little bit miffed I didn't get even a single Olympic though. That's pants. I normally get 2 or 3, averaging out per bag. One occasion I got 16, I think, in one bag, which was fantastic. But Johnson's Dictionary followed by Benjamin Bunny. That's a really bad start. 2 commemoratives and both naff. Another Benjamin Bunny, rubbing salt into the wound. Please do not tell me all these bags are going to be like that. Hey, it is an Olympic to a degree, but it's not. It's 2016 Team GB. Not in the best condition either, but my first one of these of the day, which indicates that these bags mixed a little bit better, hopefully. I trade coins, not often. I have a website, dragonlordcoins.com, and I also use eBay. eBay is my most extensive, but I'm trying to migrate it across onto a website, but I need to build a client base first to a higher degree, because I know eBay is open to the world, whereas not many people have probably heard of my website. So I'd be foolish to put all my eggs in one basket, particularly a basket that not many people have even heard of. There are lots of people who do trades and stuff, and there's loads of Facebook groups doing trades, Marco, and things like that, but I tend to sell mine on the foot of the chase, that sort of thing. Well, I do most of my buying on eBay, because I do like the opportunity occasionally of snagging the bargain. Good tip for that is to don't put down into generics. If you're looking for a particular coin and you're typing it in, if it suggests to you, Johnson's Dictionary, Victoria Cross Medal, it suggests to you to drop down onto one of the hyperlinks, and it puts it down as a subcategory of coin. That's then going to take out any entry which has been badly listed and not listed in the coins. There we have our second one at Buckingham Palace. And by doing that, it means that you're going to not, that's Benjamin, not see potentially a coin which has been poorly listed. And if it's been poorly listed, not many people are looking at it, which means you may get it cheaper than the going rate. So badly listed coins on eBay is a nice little bonus occasionally. I've got a few Perlin finds doing it that way. Same going for sets as well. A lot of people may just concentrate on, say, they're after Jemima Puddle-Duck, and they type in Jemima Puddle-Duck 2016, and that is then excluding any entry which is, say, for example, Beatrix Potter 2016 set, 5 coins, which is hilarious. Where is that? I've on occasion bought the set of all 5 of the 2016 coins cheaper than they sell one Jemima for. Our first, Jeremy Fisher 2017. We'll put him directly next to Tiggy Winkle. Although I think, no, actually, I think hedgehogs and toads should get on quite well together. I'm getting sick to death already of these Johnson's dictionaries, though. I've had far too many. I think I might turn on this light a little bit here. So that made much difference. It made it a bit different for me to see, anyway. Yeah, I think it's making the coin shine a bit better for you. It's 3 o'clock. It's only 4 o'clock when it starts to get dark. I think it might pee down this. Let's see what happens with that. Ah, there we go. Let's take what I want. Unless I find something noteworthy in this bag that I'm happy with, I'm going to, I think, just smash straight through and do a £502 coins directly afterwards. Because I want to find something. There's another Roger Bannister. Hey, there we go. I finished my set. Bones and Bear at the tower. So let's move these ones across. I've got the 4 there now. Can you what? Well, I can't even see it, so unless you can find it. I've got everything buried right now. Benjamin Bunny again, Curse of My Life. Oh yeah, in case you haven't seen my little video, peeps, those of you still here watching this, I've got Madeline's magnets now listed on my site. A selection of magnets made out of the finest UK coinage. Good little range on there. And if there's anything in particular you're after, if you contact me or Madeline, we'll see what we can oblige. Okay, I'm just basically the host for it. 100% of the revenue from any sales will be going direct to Madeline. All I'm doing is providing the platform. It's a really shiny one. But they're great magnets. A few there, so see, they're just beautifully done like that. And they are, I'm trying to think, what have I got magnetic? Ish. Yeah, quite powerful actually, magnets. Certainly good for the job. Come on. Well, I'm thinking now, thank heavens for Mrs. Tittlemouse and Peter Rabbit 18, because this has been extremely poor if you consider how many coins we've gone through. Not a Suffragette, not an Olympic, not Jemima. I've got Sherlock Holmes, good Nick, but loads of them about. Hardly a rarity. Oops, it did not belong there. Another St. Paul's. Often St. Paul's is a part that big. Blooming Benjamin Bunny. But we got our second at the tower. And I've just saw a really nice Taylor Gloucester. So that's giving me 3 out of the 4. All I need now then is Flopsy Bunny. I'll have the full 18 set. If I can do that, then I'll be a happy man. Taylor Gloucester is the most common of the 2018 set, but still a relatively low number herself, really. I say her, I don't know whether Taylor Gloucester is male or female. If any of you know that, you can let me know in the feed, but I've always just put it down as being a female. I don't think the gender of the mouse is of much relevance, but hey, trivia. Come on. Right. Total burst. We'll check quickly on those. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Right. Come on, give me an Olympic. I need to finish with an Olympic. You can make it archery if you need to. Just give me an Olympic. Or Flopsy. Yeah, or Flopsy. I agree with that. Not Benjamin Bunny. Oh. I'm buzzing away like crazy. Don't even know where I've done it. I'm going to put my phone. What's that? These are kicked off against Sheffield. Right. Nothing vital on there. Took ages, and then I got 3 so far in this bag of 250. Didn't get any in the first bag. Now I've got my 3rd Paddington at the Tower of London. Although, thinking about it, I shouldn't be that surprised not finding Olympics, because I've got about 1,500 of them. So when people say, where are they all gone? I can't really moan too much because I've got half of them. Again, I source mine and my replacements. Hey, there we go again. Another tower. I source my replacements from eBay again most of the time. Hey, and we do get an Olympic. And predictably enough, it is the most boring of them all. Archery. The most commonly made one. But we did get an Olympic. I did say I'll settle for archery. I shouldn't have. I should have said I'll settle for football or triathlon. Judo or wrestling. But me and my big mouth. But I'm happy with the Peter Rabbit, Mr. Tittlemouse. Everything else is relatively same-ish. And archery was just, I suppose, a bit of an insult, but I didn't specify, did I? So I can't complain. Right, I think we've got about 5 bags left, and then we're going for 500. And very meagre finds for the effort, but this 500 cost me 500, and I take out what I want and put the rest back. So it's not that bad after all. Another Roger Bannister, 400 mile. And yeah, we do 4 bags left. Hey, top coin. Commemorative, but go guides. Three bags left. Smash another bag, yeah. Shrine marker. Hi Kim, welcome, welcome. This is meager pickings for 3 bags short of 500 quid. Oh, that's a nice shiny one as well. So what else on earlier on? Nice WWF. That's quite pleasant to find towards the end. Truth be told, I'm probably happier with finding a WWF than I am an Olympic archery, so that was an unexpected and unrequested bonus. So I can't knock that. Any good finds? I've got Mrs. Tittlemouse, and I've got Peter Rabbit 2018, and the Taylor Gloucester 2018. So got everything by Flopsy. Keep on finding Benjamin Blooming Bunny though. Amazing how I have to hold myself back from swearing each time I see Benjamin Bunny. Paddington at the Temples. Big pile of those now. And Right, last bag. Yeah, the WF, nice shiny one as well. It looks really shiny. It's one of the shiniest ones I've seen for a long time, Kim. I think that's obviously been in someone's collection and just recently made it back into circulation. Come on. Oh, last bag's going to be a bust, isn't it? Just for fun. Yeah. Well, that's a pain. So, we have got 3 of the medals and 2 heroic acts, but I've got so many of these that I'm going to say goodbye to those now. A couple of Battle of Hastings, Christopher Ironside. We've got 3 Roger Bannisters. Again, I've got a few too many of those, I think. Keep on to the Sea Stars. Probably say goodbye to the libraries as well. Simply because I'm finding it hard to store all the stuff now. I will keep on to my Gibraltar Dolphins. Quite surprised to find that. I found what was that, first bag, I think. So that's quite pleasant to find. I'll keep the shiny Sherlock, but that one's quite naff, that one. So I'll keep my Paddington simply because I do, although I do have a massive pile of these. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 simples. Definitely keep my 2018 Beatrix Potters, Tittlemouse, Peter Rabbit, and Taylor Gloucester. Quite happy with those. Keep the archery, keep the WWF, keep my Battle of the Britons. I would normally keep Team GB Swimmer 2016 Rio, but that one's in pretty poor nick. So I'm just going to quickly move these to one side. And then I'm going to crack on. I'm going to go for a nice round tiny 500 in £2 coins. Let's see whether I can be a little bit better luck with the £2 coins compared to these 50s. Because the 50s are not anything to write home about. Although there are a hell of a lot of them. Right, there is it. Always guess me, this is probably smaller in size than 250 in 50s. It certainly weighs a lot less, and yes, twice as much. I know the coins were 4 times as much, so therefore that's simple maths, but to me it's always a little bit doesn't take much to make me happy. Right, I'm trying to think of a container to put those in there. I think I'll recycle the bag. Right, eyes down for 500 quid in £2 coins. These hunts go extremely quick because there's Next, and now to go through. There's no shoulders of giants of any interest, so not to me anyway. It might be a bit ruthless in regards to some of the ones, but I'll keep them all down as fines for now. Anything I come across, but I'll ship a lot of it straight back again. God, 2 duffs in a row. That doesn't bode well. Good luck, says Kim. Thank you for that. I could do with some. I took these both the first 2 bags, and looks like bag number 3 as well are all bog standard technology on the shoulders of giants. Irritating. I'm not expecting a Toshi cat or even a Northern Ireland, but something better than just Charles Dickens, surely. Let's move you over there out of the way. But I suppose that is my first commemorative. How I could have gone through that many and only found 1 commemorative is pretty poor. Oh, I actually do find myself at Commonwealth Games. And Kitchener. And the Commonwealth Games is actually a good one. It's not Northern Ireland, but it's the next down the line is a nice Wales. Happy days for that. That is a good find. I am well chuffed already now. That's made this one of my most successful 2-pound hunts already. Because I think since I've been doing them, and I haven't been doing that many 2-pound hunts, I think that's the first Commonwealth Games I've found. I think I might have had 1 Scotland, but hello, Loving Jack Queen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just going through some 2-pound coins here. 500 quid worth. Only recently started, hence why I've still got a mountain of the little babies here. Found 1 decent one. But most of the bags have been a bust. There's a Robbie Burns. Bring it back into focus better. Come on, there we go. Robbie Burns. And that's some of the wording for Old Lang Syne, which people would have been singing 12 days ago, or 11 days ago at midnight. For all the Quentin's B forgot. Boom, 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 boom. A bit of the lyrics on that coin. And there's a DNA double helix. Okay, and I got a fair few of them, but I still keep on to loose. Ah, you're looking for one. Kim, you only live around the corner from me, don't you? I'm in Bath. Aren't you in Bristol? Because if so, just watch me up your postal address and I'll have it over to you. If you're after the double helix and I just found it, seems like it's fate. There's not many people watching right now. Yeah, so you're in Bristol, you're around the corner. My email's on my website. Just drop me a line with your postal address and I'll have it in the post to you. Should at this point say you owe me £2, but what I'll do, I'll just take that as a token of goodwill on the basis that hopefully at some stage you'll have a look on my website and potentially make a purchase. My email is dragonlord, surprise, surprise, 1948 1948 at yahoo.co.uk. You drop me a line, I'll have you the double helix out. Boom, 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 boom. Because I always think that sharing the love, there's St. Paul's, World War One. Sharing the love is always important, and I just found a whale, so I think that's fated. So, hey, nearly threw away. Abolition of slavery. There we are, 2007. 200 years of abolition of slavery. 2 variants to this coin. Here you can see is like, say like ground sort of texture to it. That is the normal one which got put into production. There is one which is like smooth and shiny, and that one is only from sets that have been broken open, and therefore has a nice little kind of extra bit of financial weight to it. So hey, look at that, see, Kim, double helix again, and another St. Paul's. I'll be throwing the St. Paul's back to the bank because I've got plenty of them. That's a little bit better. Marconi wireless transmissions across the Atlantic, 2001. Quite nice. You don't find that many of these anymore. And I'm still chuffed that I managed to come across with the Wales, because Wales Commonwealth Games, happy days with that. Hey, united into one nation. That's the restoration of the monarchy, and Scotland and England getting back together, as it were. A relatively common coin. There we have Charles Dickens again. If you get a magnifying glass, the actual outline of Charles Dickens's face is actually the names of the books, or the vast majority of the names of the books. There we go there. I can see Christmas Carol, Great Expectations, Copperfield. Some of these you've got to probably need better eyesight than me to read, but yeah, they've used Oliver Twist. They've used the textured wordings to actually make out the outline of his Fizzog. So, although it's a relatively common and boringish one, quite nice if you have a magnifying glass, but naked eye, unless you've got 20/20 vision and you're about 20. I have no hope being 50 and needing glasses. I would definitely need something. Oh, I can see one there. That's nice. All right. Guy Fawkes. This is a fantastic concept, what he planned to blow up Parliament with all the politicians in it. It would have been, if he succeeded, it would have been probably a national hero. But amazing how history dictates who the goodies and who the baddies are. Imagine doing it now with the chamber packed with our current mesh of MPs. I can say all this stuff now because I'm no longer a cop. They can't dictate what I say, which is quite nice. I can have opinions, and I can voice opinions. And when it gets close to elections, I can voice politics. I don't have to be under the period of what they call purdah, where I'm not allowed to speak. So I'm a public official. Because I no longer am. Which is nice because I'm, what's that? 3 days into my retirement now. Ah, could you Adam and Eve, Kim? Look at that. Yet another double helix. 3. So, yeah, there you go. Because I said I was going to send you one, Karma came along and threw me 2 more. All right, Shaq, how are you? Which one tried to escape then? Boring technology. All right, not many left. Can't believe we just smashed through 1,000 quid's worth of coins, and all I've got really to show is 2 nice-ish. Got Britannia there, 2016. Still worth keeping. Another St. Paul's, Searchlight World War One. What they're saying, yeah, a couple of nice Beatrix Potters, Epoxy Olympic, but it is an Olympic, the archery. So the find of the day for me has got to be St. Paul's again there, but there we also have a London Underground, not the train. This is known as the Roundel. They normally knock out for anywhere between 6 and 9 quid, so certainly worth keeping. Yeah, my Commonwealth Games, Wales. It could have got me excited by giving me. There's another Britannia, and it is another 16. Could have given me an England, which makes me get the microscope out to see whether it's lost impulse. See whether it's got any little tiny nodules on the centre of the cross, which will indicate that it's Northern Ireland. But it could just as equally have been Scotland, which are the most common of them all. Hey, I thought I wouldn't going to find one of these. These are what you normally find in every single hunt. This is Brunel, Le Mans. We haven't seen Paddington Station either, so a lot of the common ones we haven't seen at all. We've seen a hell of a lot of these though, standing on the shoulders of giants and St. Paul's. I have a mountain of St. Paul's there. They're all going to go back to the bank because I have loads of them. And judging from today alone, they're as common as mug. Come on. Well, it'd be nice to find an Olympic here. Last bag, so all my hopes riding into 10 coins. What are we going to get? Probably a bust. Oh, we've got Abolition of Slavery, second one of those. So we want a total bust, but it wasn't far off. So, without a shadow of a doubt, well, I think my Britannias are like, they are good to have Britannias. You never have too many Britannias, I don't think. But the two finds there, it's my Roundel, and most definitely my Wales Commonwealth Game 2002. My Perla, everything is back to front here, so it's confusing as hell, StreamYard. So I go to hit the one there, and it goes the other way around, so confusing. So there we go. That is a shitload of coins sorted, and the goodies pulled from it. All of those St. Paul's, World War One. Gonna go back in there. Can't be bothered keeping on to. I have too many of them. Same goes with Brunel, Le Mans. Same goes for Charles Dickens. Same goes for Kitchener. So if anything I've been throwing in the bag someone's desperate for, let me know, because you go at a face value. But apart from that, I'll keep the other ones simply because they aren't as common to come across. And I'm more than happy with my dragon. Quite nice to get the Welsh dragon in the flag because I'm Dragon Lord. So there we go. Right, I'm going to bring this back up. There you go. This scared you up. You saw what I looked like. Just heard my voice droning on in the background. Now you just had a heart attack with seeing my fizz up. I am probably going to take a quick 2-minute comfort break and put the kettle on again. And then we'll come back in for some coin talk. If anyone wants it chin wagging regards to coinage. I'm just thinking of what I can bring out of the woodwork. Move this map. Oh, there we go. I can make people salivate whilst I go and do a comfort break. This is just a smidgen of what I have in A to Z 10p's. I've got a fantastic bag of double deckers today, full bag sealed, 50, 2019, paid 60 quid for it off eBay. So the bargains are there if you come across them. I'm just leaving you that view rather than just staring at my messy table whilst I disappear for 2 seconds. I will be back shortly. Back in a mo, peeps. What am I doing with my vape? There it is. Right, everybody. Yeah, nice Marsha. My hands. Ugh, floors in a mess of bags. Right. Sorry about that, peeps. Back again. A little chin wag on that. Good. Dragon Sound. What's that? I'm confused now, Javid, when you said Dragon Sound. What's that? We talk about one of my videos when I get my dragon to breathe fire now at the beginning. Took me ages to play with that. Relatively naff and simple, but I like it. Little things please little minds. I'll throw up the invite link up onto the screen if anyone wishes to jump up on the chat and partake. The opportunity is there. And if anyone has anything they wish to chat about in regards to coinage, anything in particular, I have most things, most current. We've already just gone through the 2020 album with Scott. I did it earlier on as well, so you've all seen the new coins for 2020 from the annual set. I have my little supply of Hercules coins, which are gorgeous. Actually, let's bring a few of these down. Whoops, daisy. I came across this, which I thought was quite nice. I think I need to glue the back there, don't I? Yeah, it needs a little bit of TLC on the back of it. But I'm not the person who's made this nice artsy craftsy thing there, but isn't that beautiful? With a coin collector in your life. Found that in a charity shop. It's in their cabinet. They obviously consider it to be one of their shoplifted items. Couldn't see why. I don't think it's that valuable. I think I paid over the odds for it, but I quite liked it. I thought it's a little bit of novelty. Off doing the hunt yourself. I hope you had some more luck than me then last night. What did I find? I found a Mrs. Tittlemouse. I found a Peter Rabbit 18. Epoxy archery, but it wasn't Olympic, and I didn't specify which one I wanted, so he gave me what I asked for, which is a bit tight. So yeah, nothing all that way. I got Taylor Gloucester. Got everything bar the Flopsy Bunny for the 2018 set. Got a shell load of Paddingtons, and nothing really wowy about, apart from a really nice looking WWF, really shiny one. I then did £500 worth of £2 coins, and managed to find a Commonwealth Games Wales in there, and that was about it actually. The rest were just normal kind of common ones, but nothing majorly wowy. Jeez, it's taken me a long time to go through these messages. So yeah, outdone me by far this time. Oh, that's a bit bad. Yeah, 2018 Pizza, Tittlemouse, and Taylor Gloucester. But I went through two 250 bags after. I went through 500 to get that. So 500 quid gave me one archery Olympic pants. Andy in the cupboard posted up an insane £2 hunt. Oh, go, what did he find then? Yeah, Commonwealth I was happy with, particularly being Wales. You know, Wales is second only to the Northern Ireland, so I'm happy with that. And that was quite early in the hunt as well. That was as well. Hi, Hannah. Yeah, we've just been discussing. You probably overheard. Did 550s and 500 in £2. £2, nothing majorly worry apart from one Commonwealth Games, the Welsh one as well, which is nice. But nothing, no Olympic ones on there. Nothing really wowy at all. I got two 2016 Britannias, which is better than a kick in the teeth, I suppose. And I got for the 500 worth of 50p's, very small kind of comeback from that. The usual boringish ones, but I did get a Peter Rabbit 18, a Tittlemouse, and Taylor Gloucester. So 3 out of the 4 there. So I'm gonna have to look at this Andy in the cupboard one then. But these kind of loose bags, or these rip open bag laughter, or those bags where someone's cashed in their collection towards Christmas to go Christmas shopping. Because I saw another hunt like that earlier, a few weeks back, where someone was just finding them hand over fist. I was jealous sick. All right. Just sort these out. These are all in weird order. There we go. I'm trying to think, if I do these on this sort of background, it'll probably make them be visible better. Let's have a quick look down here. There we go. So these are some of the coins that everyone's been making a noise about over the last few weeks. These are Gibraltar £2 coins, the Labours of Hercules. One over here is the Nemean Hydra, and that's the Nemean Lion. They made 1,750 of each of these, so they sell out in milliseconds nigh on. Great investment pieces. If you come across any of these on eBay at the right price, or you can get them online when they pop out if you're quick enough. Great coins to grab hold of. Although getting hold of the entire set's going to be, well, probably be easier to find 10 Kew Gardens than to be lucky enough to be online and able to buy them direct as they come out. The full set of 12. There's 10 left. I only managed to get the Nemean Lion because I was pure fluke. I was online at the time. We didn't even know they were releasing them. I just happened to be on, and I just thought, ooh, I know they did the set in the late 90s, early 2000s, and they were very popular and they were expensive, and I can't get any because they're too pricey. These look better value, so grab them. Grabbed a few. Should have grabbed more, but we're in the hunt now, so something to target. I've shoved up a link recently, Scott and Hannah, if you'd like to partake and come on board. I'm up for a freeway if you are. My computer tech seems to be working sufficiently that it can cope. Pop back in later if you're still on as way home and losing signal. Okay, no problem, Hannah. Loose bags, yeah, I'll have to. I think all of the bank bags I'm getting from where I get right now, Metro, they're all sealed bags always. They're coming from a cash centre. And you either strike gold or you strike out, I think. I personally prefer the open bags and the loose bags like you've had, because that's where you can be getting people cashing in a collection they just put to one side. They suddenly decide, actually, I'll turn that into a £20 note, or I'll pay a bill with it, and you can then pick up some lovely ones. I know my normal bank where I hold my main account, they will do them for me. They just can't do it in the quantity or as quick. But I think what I'll do is I'll give them a ring tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Monday, and see whether they can sort me out a bag of twos. Yeah, bag of twos and a couple of bags of 250s, 50p's, and I'll wait until they've got them for me, then they'll call me. That will certainly be a better option, because each time I get them from there, they're all normal. I sound like a Dalek. I can't be doing that again, can I? Surely. What do I sound like to everyone else? I know I normally sound rotten, but do I sound like a Dalek? This system can't be playing silly beggars with me already, can it? Because that would be very cruel if it is. Everything should be working perfect. There's 13 watching. Scott says I sound like a Dalek. Can anyone else comment on whether the sound's playing silly beggars with me? Sounds fine to you, Angela. Excellent. That's good. Brill. And I got your message, so yeah, that's no problem. I think it was your message, wasn't it? Sorry, I looked at them, but I never really answered any of them. So Carl wants me to give him a call as well. I don't know what that one's about. It's Polish. Yeah. Angela, I'll add you to the WhatsApp group today, and there's also an email sort of group as well. So if you can email or WhatsApp me your email address as well, I'll add you to the email kind of thing as well. What the plan of action is hopefully whoever's the first person to find out that the things are available and gone live will press a message on the WhatsApp group to everybody, and also if they get a chance, duplicate that with an email as well. Boom. Okay, got it. Brilliant. Thank you. That will be done. Some people think the bigger the group, the less chance the people are going to have of being successful in getting hold of them. I work on the opposite logic. The bigger the group, the more chance someone's going to let you know that they're available quicker, because someone's going to be in the right position, because all it takes is you to be nipping to the shops, or you be at work, or you be doing something else, and you may miss any email that comes in, but someone else may be in the position like I am now, sitting by a computer and say, oh, bang, a live message sent. And then the more people who have a chance of noticing and letting us know, the better, if you ask me. So I will happily add you to our group. We've called it HAG. And don't take that personally, Angela. You weren't a member of the group when we called it HAG. And it's not aimed at you. I called it HAG because I called it Hercules Alert Group. Ex-army, ex-cop, acronyms and making things up just comes natural. You have to. So to me, everything needs to have an abbreviation somewhere down the line. So yeah, call it HAG. But there's nothing personal. Right. So who else? Anybody wants to have a chinwag about anything in particular? Oh, hang on. At least scored. Please say. Oh no. 0-0 half time. Come on. You'd be 2 goals up by now. This is terrible. Yeah, I don't get called horrendous names though, apart from by my children. I spend my entire career having people call me horrible names, simply for my occupation. Now I'm retired, I'm beginning to miss it, I suppose. I might have to go into work and see my team on a regular basis just so someone can verbally abuse me. Otherwise, I'll probably go into withdrawal. So. or any vapors out there, if you see me using the Juul, Ron's a big critic of the Juul. I like the Juul. Tiny little pods, holds 0.7, and you pay around 10 quid for 4 pods. Or you can go for this thing, which is an IVG, iVape Great machine. Tiny, weighs nothing. And these have 4 pods in the box as well. These pods are 2 mil, so nearly 3 times the size. My same favorite flavor, mango, is available. Charges in milliseconds, weighs nothing. It is bizarre and works like a dream. I do love the mango. I just can't get over how cheaper these pods are. I got enough fluid to sink a battleship for using into my other vapes, but I'm just got used to like using these pods, and these are small and thin. You just slip it in your wallet. It's perfect. I might have to do a vape tutorial as well. Mix it up a bit and have a bit of more different content rather than just be coin related, because I know a lot more about lots of other stuff, although I suppose I'll probably get criticized if I start teaching people how to make bombs. But, so my army service will probably not be of much use, but there's lots of other things I could go on about though, as opposed to just coins, which is limiting me, particularly when there's no one jumping up. Scott, are you going to come up on screen now? Or are you busy because you haven't gone off for football yet? It'd be nice to have someone to bounce off for a bit. Hello, Siren Silver Stash. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think you're new to my stream for now, so all the people in the stream, if you'd like to show Siren Silver Stash some love, by way of the 3 dots to the right of the name, go to channel and hit that little button. That'll be brilliant, and I'm sure that they will be returning the favor. By the name of Silver Stash, we're assuming, I'm making the assumption that you're from the US. Is that right, Siren? Been lurking. Okay. Well, if you lurk, that's brilliant. You can lurk to your heart's content, but it's only when you come forward on the stream that people know you're there and can show you some love. So welcome to the family, Stashing That Silver. Yeah, well, I'm a particular silver hoarder. I think I am Dragon Lord, but I think I do like. Oh, you aren't supposed to use that word. I think Angela now. They're all getting paranoid over the pond that YouTube's able to pick up on that word or algorithm or something or other and put us in their bad books for using it. I can't understand why. As far as I'm concerned, YouTube having their channels grow and having more use and more traffic going through is exactly what they're after, and that's what their entire business is based on. So I can't quite understand. I love the silver too. Yeah, I got my little vault of silver. I adore the stuff. I've got a few newish pieces. I've got one I'm about to put on my website, but that's because it's an antique piece. But I've got a nice bit here. My camera's not working too well, so behind the lens it seems to be working. This is from the Falklands when it comes into focus, and that's Windsor Castle in regards to one of the celebration coins for the Queen, as the Queen of the UK considers Windsor to be a home like no other. But this is created for the Falkland Islands government, 2013. £5 coin, but it's a 22.28, the magical number nice full house of silver, improved condition, which is lovely. The SUBBED, Angela. If you go on the other streams over the pond, they're all kind of paranoid that YouTube's are intervening and taking action and stuff about it. I can't understand why, because it defeats the object of what it's about. YouTube is designed for people to be doing that, really. So it confuses the hell out of me, but I'm just passing on what someone else said. And there's my silver thaler. It goes into focus. Dated 1780, which is a common misconception. Everyone says, "Oh, I've got one, and mine's dated 1782. What's the odds?" The odds are massive because there can't be anything else. All of the Teresa Maria thalers were minted between 1790 and 1820, and they all show 1780 on the coin. Hey, Scotty.
I thought I'd jump on a couple of minutes again. I was uploading a video for the 2020 coin set.
I bet you waxed lyrical about the Team GB one, didn't you?
Sorry?
I bet you waxed lyrical about the Team GB one.
Wax lyrical.
Went on about it. Went on about it.
Not really.
No?
No.
I think it's the best coin by a mile.
It is. I was talking in relation to be honest with you, I was doing it one-handed, which was my own fault. I couldn't bother to set the tripod up. I know. And I was pulling the coin and showing them off, and I said VE Day wrong. I said it was D-Day. Don't know why. It's stuck in my head. It's my favourite coin. And then I was also showing off some other coins that I received. So it's pretty much it. That was that.
That would have been a twist on the coin, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I got it wrong. My head went...
A victory in Europe, kind of, yay! And then the Lancaster bomber drops his payload on top of them.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, coinciding D-Day with that would have been a little bit slightly... Angela, don't be sorry. No, I didn't know. I used the term. I think everybody finds out the first time by someone saying, oh, YouTube's getting critical about it being used. It's ridiculous. I can't understand it at all, but...
I don't know what you're talking about because I haven't been watching.
Using the SUBBED word.
Oh, right, okay.
Go onto the streams across the pond. They don't. So for SUBBED into other people's channels, it's normally referred to now as growing the family or sharing the love.
Right.
But how long do they reckon it'll take until YouTube, if they don't want you using that word, will just decide that they don't want you using the word sharing the love?
I don't know. I'll see you on the flip side. That's your phrase, isn't it?
Yeah. I like that one. Don't know why I even said it the first side. But,
don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. So my team are getting beat by Oliver's.
Yay!
Nice
my
surprise,
team's
really.
0-0.
Sorry?
My team's 0-0.
Ah, fair enough. Mine isn't.
Well, we're at home, and I expected to be 2 goals up by now, so I'm a little bit miffed by it. But
To be honest with you, Steve, I don't even know which team you support. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Leeds.
Oh, yes, you did say. That's right, because you don't like Oliver's team, the team that's beating mine. Right,
No,
okay.
yeah. But that's only because they're scum. It's nothing personal.
No. I don't like Oliver's team at the minute because we're getting beat by him.
Well, yeah. That would be slightly annoying. But you are in the privileged position of being able to punish your child, though, can't you?
No, not now. He's taller than me. He could probably batter me now.
All right. You can get Sue to do it. You can be critical of something.
Yeah, she's scary, to be fair.
Thanks. Definitely got the wrong side of me, yeah.
So anyway, I didn't see much of your 50p coin hunt. I saw Hannah jumped in, so I said hi, and then I've heard that you got 1 Olympic. See, my luck is obviously rubbing off on
Archery.
you,
It's pathetic.
mate. We haven't had any.
Yeah, but
coins
that's
at all
500
in
quid.
hunts.
That's 500 quid. I go 1 archery. But I
Yeah, to
did
be fair,
get
I haven't done
Peter
that on a
Rabbit,
thing.
Peter Rabbit, Tittlemouse. So, you know, horses for courses. And I got a Welsh Commonwealth in the £2 hunt.
Did you say Tittlemouse and Peter Rabbit 18?
Yeah.
I need
And
both of them.
General Gloucester.
I don't need that one. I need the
Well, the
18.
only one I was missing was Flopsy.
Oh, see, I've had plenty of Flopsy in the last 3 hunts, but none. And no Olympics whatsoever. And then, well, we've not found any coins, but then again, we only had 50 quid the other day, to be fair. And the day before that, we had 160. So we haven't done overly bad. I mean, the first
What
hunt.
what pot are you after then? If you got loads of Flopsy?
Oh no! This isn't for swapping. This is for mining Hannah's book.
Because
If
I'll be
I
adding
do change.
my ones I got today to this page, and I've got bags of the other ones anyway elsewhere. But this is my most proud page.
Yeah, you've got quite a few of those ducks there, haven't you?
Yeah, but good thing this one got for next to nothing. They had it advertised as a 2016 Christmas Potter set. That was the advertising of it. That's what they called it. Had all of them in there, and it's got a sticker on. I can peel the sticker straight off. Doesn't make a mark. Doesn't leave any residue behind.
So in theory, you've got a duck for how much?
Well, I got the full set of all 5 in Christmas outfits, apart from obviously the anniversary coin. And I got all 5 for, I think it was £9.10.
Which is cheaper than you can get the duck for on its own.
Well, yeah, well, you can just use the other 4 as 50p's if you want and take it down to £7.10. So, yeah, again, it's the oddities with eBay listings. If someone's advertised it badly and no one else has spotted it, sometimes you think happy days and you're there thinking, I'm going to get this for an absolute steal. And then in the last 10 seconds, there's another 5 people like you have put a bid on. And suddenly it's gone out of your range and someone's paid probably more than they wanted to.
That's exactly what I'm like. I'll be totally honest. When I'm buying on eBay even, I'm horrible because I will wait till the last 20 seconds.
Oh, no, I won't.
You bid in, and then bang it through with about 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, 4 seconds.
Yeah,
I wait until it's gone past 5 and it says 4 before I press submit.
So this is what I don't understand with people, why people do it. So, for example, a Kew Garden coin, yeah? There's some Kew Gardens that are currently listed on eBay, and I'm not bullying you. They've got 6 days left on them, and they're already at like 70 or 80 quid, right? So my point is, why are these coins that there's 6 days left still at 70 or 80 quid? Why aren't they still at like 30 quid? And then everybody does a last minute bid and try and win it.
Because everybody knows it's going to go for over 100. And they're building a covering bid on just so it's in their list. So you don't have to have a little watch list. And there's a reminder that, it's closing. So they have it just as a covering bid. But some have gone higher. Some have been silly. But yeah, I wait for the last 4 seconds for any item I bid on. All the coins I have, most of the coins I have, if I don't find them, I bought from eBay. And I buy them all on auction and I sell them all as buy it now.
So where have you got this from?
What's she giving you?
A coin. I've never even seen it before.
Chastity belt?
No, it's a coin.
Well, show.
It's got a crack in it, but it's only the case that's cracked. Okay.
Ah, is that a coin or is that a medal-y whatever? What's on the back of it?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not legal tender. It's just one of those novelty things.
I don't have a clue. Apparently she's found it in the cupboard. Oh, it's got dirty marks. It is quite chunky.
Yeah, I know, but unless it's made out of silver or something, then it's just a novelty kind of coin. They do a lot of them.
How do I tell if it's made of silver?
Well, by looking at it.
If I chew it,
You can tell straight away.
I wouldn't have a clue.
If
Quite solid.
it looks too shiny and it's too solid, then it'll be a cupid nickel base, won't it? So
Probably.
Most
Anyway.
of them won't be. If it's silver, it won't be in a cracked case, will it? Really? So
That's the last question.
I buy some of the Pobjoy ones, Christmas ones, just because they're coloured and they're in boxes and they look pretty. They don't go up in value much, but I quite like them. But I don't like anything which is like a novelty, like medley, whatever. A coin's got to be a coin with a denomination on it for me.
No, I get that. I don't know what it is, mate. I ain't got a clue.
Put the glasses off.
Put your glasses on.
And the reading ones, and I'm walking around with them, and I can't see anything.
Right. I've now got Sue's glasses in my hand.
Sarah Silver's saying, the markings of, the silver. Normally, again, if it's a proper silver coin, it'll say the purity on it.
Yeah, I don't say anything, mate.
Fine silver.
It's just
a bullion coin. That is Christmas wishes, and the standard and the quality of it means that it's going to be a base metal.
Yeah, it's just something Casey's just said, show this, Dad. So I showed it.
Yeah. Hello, Andrew.
Before now.
Welcome. Everybody on the stream, if you aren't already knowing each other, then share the love, and they'll share it back. Build up your numbers, build up your fan base, build up the family.
Pass.
Let me dig out my novelty ones I keep. I know I buried them back here yesterday. Oh, how far did I bury them? Too far, I can't be bothered. Too much stuff there.
How many subs are you on, Steve? How many subs are you on?
Me? Well, I was on about 459 when I came on today.
I've just read the message at the bottom of your screen, getting close to 500 subs.
Yeah, I should be about 40 away.
Which Beatrice Potter one is it?
Which one are you on about?
Well, it says, therefore, my silver-proof Beatrice Potter giveaway.
Oh, that one. Psycho Cat.
Oh, Tom Kitten. See, he doesn't look such a psycho in colour.
No. This is one of the rare ones where colour actually enhances the coin and makes it usable. That looks like a cat now. He looks psychotic, though, in plain Cupronickel. He's blooming scary, if you ask me, in plain silver, in plain, non-coloured.
That is quite nice. I do think that the person that wins that's going to be very lucky.
Yeah, well, it's. I thought I haven't bothered doing a giveaway for any of the small kind of targets. I thought I'll do decent ones and decent numbers. So I thought 500 is a good benchmark. So as soon as I hit the 500, even though it may go up and down slightly after I've hit it by 1 or 2, I'll do a quick video, give it 24 hours, and then I'll get you or Hannah to do the draw from the URL, if that's all right with you, Scott.
Sorry, I didn't catch that, mate. Sorry.
I'll get you or Hannah to do the winner draw from the URL, the randomizer.
Okay. For your coin hunt? For your one?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I wouldn't have a clue how to do it, so you'll have to tell me how to do it and I'll do it for you, yeah.
Yeah, there's a like a random picker. You just like bring it up on your iPad, then you put in the URL of the video that I would have done as a winning video, and then you just draw, and then it just goes through. It only picks out individuals, so you can't do multiple entries, and then it just has all of your little entries, and then it just picks one out of the blue. It's a randomizer.
So which have you done because I haven't seen any of this, so have you done like you've already promoted this as a separate video, have you?
No, I've done one to say this is what I'm going to get when you're going to get when you get to 500. As soon as I get to 500, I'll then do a video, leave it for 24 hours, and then we'll do a draw on it.
Got ya. And then obviously Hannah and myself and you can jump on and do it at that point.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just thought doing a quick video showing this to start off with might have helped, getting people to share the streams and get my numbers up quicker because they want to have a chance of winning it. So the sooner I get to the 500, the sooner they get it.
Is it still available to buy, Tom Kitten?
No.
Even better. Makes it more rarer, doesn't it? And technically, you know, all they're doing is they're winning something for well, on you. So it's even
Yeah.
better still, really.
Yeah, I bought it. I didn't buy it reduced. I paid 60 quid for it. When I was in 2017. We're now into 20. So nice thing for someone's collection.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
And I think I'll probably do a pair of Paddingtons when I hit 1,000. So
I like the Paddingtons, but I've never seen them in silverproof or colour. I've never
No?
actually looked. No, I've never bought silverproof coins. I've never been into silverproof. I've always just wanted the normal 50p's, because if I got one, I'd want the lot. So I can't do that, and because it would cost too much to get them all now. I have bought one silverproof, but I didn't keep it.
all my Paddingtons are upstairs. I've got both the snowmen down here, Gruffalos, both of them, Sherlock Holmes. Got a handful of other ones which I haven't moved upstairs into my boxes yet, but all my Paddingtons are upstairs already. So
And do you normally sell those coins on your website? I'm guessing you do.
I have some on my website, but the majority of them I'm just sitting on them.
All right, okay.
I've got some nice ones I got in, because I still firmly believe the best set of Beatrix Potters they ever did was the first set. I don't think they ever anticipated making a second set. It's because they sold so well and they thought there's lots of money to be made here. They suddenly then went OTT and started doing them 2017, 18, and et cetera, et cetera. Oh, didn't know I had that one.
I quite like the 18. I like the carrots. Oh, sorry, the radishes one, the Tittlemouse. Yeah, I like that coin. Is.
There's one in another case. I've got those coming out of my ears, the EC ones, but I've got two of these silver proofs.
That's nice.
And that's PR69, so that's quite high up.
I didn't realise that she was a red squirrel.
Yeah, that's Ultra Cameo, that one, 69, so that's even better classification. I came across this one, and this is a silver proof. I got this for next to nothing on eBay. It was the Countdown series. Get into focus, you old swine. Come on.
It's just the Queen's Head that in a minute, mate.
Yeah, no, that's because I wanted to show you this side last.
It's not in focus, mate. I can't see what it is.
I know, you'll get that. So 2009 is a Countdown £5 coin, silver proof with the colour on it. I paid, I think, 16 quid for that.
Countdown is in the TV series.
They did, leading up to the Olympics, they did they did a silver proof each year leading up to it. That's a 2009, 3 years away.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah, that's the year 2020.
The London Olympics. Oh, the coins are getting to focus, the oval thing.
I can see the blue 2020.
There we are. So I got that one quite cheap. Again, I got these for the same sort of price as you'd buy them in a change checker packaging. This is the getting to focus. I do have focus issues with this camera if you consider how much I pay for the blooming thing.
That's below. You can see it now. It's £1.
Yeah, the last round pound.
Right.
And I thought you might like this one.
Yeah, I don't even need it to be in focus to see what that one is. Yeah.
That's only an MX65, so it's not the best, but it is obviously uncirculated condition. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been foolish enough to pay to have it assessed. Yeah, but I've got a big wodge of these ones. I've got a handful of the Squirrel Nutkins, Jemima Puddle Duck and Tiggywinkle. The really expensive ones, Peter Rabbit, I don't have, and I don't have the anniversary coin either. But But apart from that, I've got every Beatrix Potter coin. Normally in multiples.
Is it silver proofs or just normal?
Silver proofs.
Nice.
The only problem is I only got into the kind of coin kind of interest after Peter Rabbit 2016 came out.
Got ya.
About that sort of time. So by the time I got into buying the silver proofs, they didn't have any of those left. And then all of a sudden, a year or two later, the price went from 60 quid to 850. You think, oh, missed the boat there.
The one silver proof coin's gone to 850.
Yeah, if you have a look at the price for Peter Rabbit 2016 silver proof, it's skyrocketed. And it's exactly the same mintage as the rest of the series. But the values is Peter highest, then the anniversary coin, then Jemima, then Tiggy Winkle, and the cheapest of them all is the Squirrel Nutkin in silver proof. But yeah, the Jemima and Puddle Duck Puddle Duck and Tiggy Winkle are around the 100 mark. Squirrel Nutkin, I don't know, 70, 80, thereabouts.
What about the anniversary coin?
Anniversary coin, 250, something like that. And then Peter Rabbit through the roof.
Right.
But there's the same amount of printed. So it's just, who wants Peter Rabbit? And people want Peter Rabbit because that's a be all and end all of Beatrix Potter. So you've got a lot, not necessarily coin collectors, but Beatrix Potter collectors.
Yeah.
Who wanted that coin and they forced the value up.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm not rushed through
it
cold.
was 3 years till 2020 as swimmers, yeah. Yeah, I got that for 16 quid after about 16 quid on eBay. Really badly advertised. And Laughter saying still slightly psycho. Yeah. Tom Kitten is not the best designer in the world, if you ask me. Although it's better than this year's Snowman, I suppose.
I don't know, this year's Snowman, not last year's Snowman even now, because it's last year, isn't it? It's still quite nice. I don't mind it. It's in the colour one, I quite like it.
Yeah, no, I've got a couple of the colour ones here. The colour one makes it doable. It's a bit like Tom Kitten. Tom Kitten's a psycho cat unless it's in colour. This Snowman is slightly dubious unless it's in colour. And this has got a nice colour block to it as well.
Yeah, that's nice, that.
So there's no ambiguity in regards to the Snowman and the boy at all.
No.
They just... I just can't understand it. They must have seen the coin and looked at it and put it... They must have like a focus group to discuss them before they put them into full-scale manufacture. And surely somebody raised the possibility that it may be misinterpreted.
Yeah, I think you can lead that subject there. I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah, I think we all know what I mean. I just can't understand how they still went ahead with them. You would have thought, someone would have thought, hang on, let's change it slightly. But
because people are innocent.
yeah, I know, but not everybody is. It's one of those things. Kim's back, saying hi to Scott as well.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Hello.
But no, it's terrible. I'm really bad at finding the feed.
So I don't tend to. Doesn't always work on mine for some reason.
Well,
That's something I've noticed about StreamYard. When you join someone else's stream, the comments don't always appear.
Yeah.
I'm only doing the phone. It's on the laptop. They don't.
No, it's from your neck.
So I don't always see the comments. That's the thing. But I do prefer having someone on with me whilst I'm doing it.
Oh, it's easy to bounce off. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you
You sure they're racing that one? Stop.
What?
3-0.
I don't expect anything else, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know, but that's adding salt to the wound, isn't it, really?
What, the fact that
Thing.
Sue just went ha 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 down the yeah.
Yeah, sympathetic wife, and the fact he's 3 now. So
Yeah, it's good that, isn't it?
well, it's good for their goal difference. It's not quite so good for your goal difference, but
Mate, ours is shocking anyway. I'm not bothered.
well, I'm losing the will to. We should have definitely got a couple of goals in today, and that should have been it. First half. Unless I missed the notification, and I'm assuming we're going to end up with a 0-0, and that might take us up top. I don't know what the rest of the scores are.
I can tell you a roll if you want.
I don't want to leave being top of the table.
You're in the championship,
Hang on,
aren't you?
Top of, yeah.
You're still 0-0.
What about a team?
Who's
next?
around you?
Well, we're equal on points with. Oh God, I'm crap with names.
I'll get the table up. West Brom are now
That's
above you
it.
by 2 points.
Oh, they've got
As it
a
stands.
win then.
So they're winning, and you're drawing.
Are they winning by 1 or?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Because we've got 69% of the possession, 10 shots.
Oh, they're only just beating
target.
Charlton
They've
2-1.
got What?
They're only just beating Charlton 2-1.
Yeah, hopefully Charlton will equalise and hopefully we'll get a winner. But we've had 4 shots on target. They haven't had a single shot on target. We've got 69% possession. We should have been a couple of goals up.
By all
gutted.
accounts, you're playing the team that's. I can't even see them in the league.
They aren't far below us. They're about 5 down.
Oh, yeah, they're 8th.
Yeah.
And Charlton are they're 19th. So, but in our case, we're bottom, and United definitely aren't.
Yeah, well, one of those things. You have a good Saturday or a bad one as a result. But to be fair, we were top throughout Christmas and New Year. We were top on goal difference. If we're 2 points behind and we got some easy games coming up, I think we'll make that back. And we did have that monster game where we won 5-4, and that was just unbelievable.
But you still won.
We led, they drew. We led, they drew. We led, they drew. We led, they did an own goal. And it just carried on like that. And I think we got a winning goal at 94th or 95th minute to make it 5-4. So when you win a game like that, you have to roll with the dice, don't you? So.
Absolutely. Right. Well, I'm gonna duck out again in a minute. What time are you streaming till?
Well, I'm going to actually probably call it a close now. We're down to 12 viewers. It's teetering off a bit. I've been on for 3 hours 21. I think I'll go off for a bit, recharge my batteries, do some more tidying up because the room's still a mess from sorting out the computer. And if someone's streaming later on, I'll hopefully come on as a guest for someone else.
Yeah, I won't be. I'll be out later on, but fair enough.
Well, Hannah might, or I might come back on, but yeah, I'm a bit tired. I think nap time is coming up as well. Now I'm retired, I need my naps occasionally. So.
A siesta in England.
Yeah.
Right. I'll speak to you a bit. It's nice to see you all. Take care. See you. Bye. It's all right. Don't worry. See you in a bit.
Right. Back to us now. Anyone with any requests, and make them decent. Oh, Andrew's off now as well. So, well, yeah, we'll drop down to 10. I think I'm going to call it close for now. Thank you for being on the stream with me, peeps. Much appreciated. Hope you've shared each other love and everyone's connected to everyone else. I'll be on in due course, probably later on. If not, probably at some stage tomorrow. Now I have a computer set up that works, and I'm not like a Dalek and it's not freezing. I should be able to stream a bit more regularly. But obviously, if there's anything that you have an issue with, or any questions or anything, just add them to the comments at the end of the feed once this is solid, and you can leave comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as. All right. But for now, I'll say take care, and I'll use my usual one. Oh, hang on. And you're saying just a quick one. I don't know whether that's a proposition or whether that means you got a question. Bye, Kim. Don't know. You come up with a question, or is that just a confusing one-liner? We'll go on here, buying stuff for someone else. Was that Tom Kitten? Is it after? Well, actually, I should have gone to check out an auction this morning. I'll have to have a look online and see the auction list and see whether I need to go on Monday morning or not. Because I can't go to the auction itself because I'm taking my son to the airport. Where do you get your carded coin holders? Good question. I can answer that one quite easily from here. Oh. Well, I say easily. It's easily if they've actually stuck in that notification with compliment slip or not. These little babies, different sizes, different shapes, different everything else. Kim's one of that UK coin hunt. You can go from various places. I'm just going to see whether, yeah, this one I got from MB Numis. You go onto eBay. Some of them are called Lighthouse, some are called Lecture. You can go for different designs and shapes and costs, but I normally have a little look. I find a good price one and I stick with them. Once I've done the order and I've done the feedback, I'll always kind of keep them in my watch list. The sellers who sell things like this are normally always got a big range on there. So when I find the ones I'm after and the right price, I keep them in my watch list and then I just go back on again. So if you've got a pen handy, Andrew, the item name for these were Lighthouse self-adhesive coin holders. They said they're 2x2 flips or whatever, but I got this particular size which fits the 50 pence and the £2 coins perfectly. And this is 32.5 millimeters. And I get a pack of 100 for £9.15. So cheap as chips, really. Quite often you get better discounts the more you buy, but I buy various different sizes and shapes. I get the small ones which fit the pound coins. I get those ones which are slightly larger. Again, those will fit the thowers and things like that. You can get the monster size ones as well, which will fit. Oh, actually, that's a medium sized one. That'll fit the new 10 pences and things like that. And you can get the oversized ones that fit the big old size ones for. Oh, 2 seconds. What's the extra pennies? Let me find my penny ones. Unfortunately, I've got an entire drawer here. Penny size ones, that size will be ample. The thing is, if you get the size to fit the coin, then it looks perfect when you're advertising the thing or storing it. If you get one size and try and put them in and they're loose, they look a little bit weird. Here's a lovely coin, Jersey. This is the parish of St. Martin when it gets into focus. There we go. So for that one, that is 25 mil. The places you'll find, like I say, if you find the sellers, find the ones like it, find the best price that you want, and sometimes the one that shows as cheapest for post and packaging sometimes isn't, if you get what I mean. You want some for US quarters, that'll be the same size as the 10 pence one. What you want to do is measure the quarter, and I've got a drawer full of the things. What I do with these. Oh, it's on the other side now. It was far easier before I rearranged everything for the computer. I knew where everything was. Everything in the place for everything, but unfortunately now all my places are all over the shan't, so I've got to try and remember where I kept everything. I have some shed load of quarters. Oh, I know, I've got a table full of them, haven't I? What a muppet. Again, if people are going for US quarters, which I don't knock for a second because that's what I'm collecting, I love them. If you're looking for sellers online, let me tilt this down. You can quite often find, because I've got a book that'll hold both mints, Philadelphia and Denver. I've also got some that do other gaps, but what I've found is you can quite often buy the quarters. This is Guam. This is the kind of Warner Pacific, the Guam quarter. But this one is from the San Francisco Mint. You can quite often, if you're buying them on eBay, you can find the sellers that'll do not just Philly or Denver. You can find the ones that'll actually do all three. And quite often you can then pick up all three and you're paying around £1 each for them. So it averages out. You're picking up the rarer S Mint for about the same price as a Philly or Denver anyway, if you're buying them as a set of three. Because I've got bigger wadges of the stuff, and these are all S Mints. I'm picking up spares of the S Mints simply because I'm going to list them all myself in due course, because a lot of these you have to wait to get them from the US. So I'm thinking I may branch out and be able to sell the US coins, but sourcing them from the UK, which makes them a lot quicker for sellers, which makes them a lot more interesting. Let me find a loose one. I grab a loosey from here. I shall find the perfect size for you. Trial and error. Yeah, that fits in beautiful actually. Always got to remember the pain in the butt with the US is they flip them, don't they? Rather than ours, which you turn around like that, they go the other way around. So stack it on display to get the year at the bottom. Okay. Oh, look at that one. That one has fitted it in to absolute perfection. Obviously, you're going to have the head the other way around. And that is the same size as I have in stock for my pound coins because I give a little bit of space with the pound coin simply because it's thicker. So because it's raised, you need a little bit more give. You don't want to have it directly to the right size without any spare millimeters, because then you'll have it really kind of twisted to try and actually fit it in. It won't go in flush. Whereas with the quarters, you can go nearly right up to the edge because the coin is so much thinner. It's not raised at all. So that is definitely the size that you want. And like I say, if you're trying to buy a pack of them, if you pick up 100, it normally works out the best. These are the 25 mil. Yeah, 25 mil for thingy. Indian heads. I've got a watch of the Indian heads. I use this size as well for the buffalo nickels. And my barber nickel's gone into one of these as well. So yeah, to 25 mil. Yeah, Kim's saying 25 as well. So yeah, definitely 25. And for the US quarter, as demonstrated there, is absolutely perfect. War in the Pacific, 2019. I've got enough to fill up all of my books that I need, plus a nice hefty kind of spare capacity still that I will actually do some like this as well. I'll card some up and have them out for sale in due course. But yeah, I was picking up the both mints, the Denver and the Philadelphia, and then I came across a seller that not only offered both but offered all three, including the San Francisco, and I thought, well, what the hell, it's only an extra quid or whatever. Plus it's considerably rarer, a lot much smaller mintage compared to Denver and Philly, so I thought it'd be foolish not to, really. So although I don't have a book per se to stick all the S's in, and I'm not expecting to find any West Points any day soon or Carson Cities, I will hopefully be able to build up a collection of the park quarters and the state quarters if in the S's, if I can find sufficient sellers. But so far the sellers seem to be out there. It's just hunting through the chaff on eBay to find the right one. But I can always go through my previous orders on eBay and give you the name of the seller or hyperlink direct to the seller if you want, if you're interested in getting the sets from all three mints. Andrew, it's weird. Although I like silver and I collect all types of silver, particularly UK bullion coins, I then go for Krugerrands and I go for the American silver dollars, and I play with all of it. Then I have a selection, but I mainly go for the Britannia because that's UK and we are UK. My own kind of collection of coins that I really like are the state and park quarters, and then I look back and I see the wheat cents and the Indian pennies and the Barber dimes and the Buffalo nickels, and I just think American coinage is so much better than ours because they've just carried it on. And the fact that you can get rolls from the bank in America, saw through and find a coin still in circulation, which is 100 years old, is just fantastic. I just think it's brilliant. So, Andrew, my email is dragonlord1948 at yahoo.co.uk. Or you can get me, email me from my website as well, dragonlordcoins.com. You send me your email address, I'll find out the seller of the Lighthouse by card covers, and I'll give you the link, direct link to the seller I bought the three from. The Mr. Matisse UK, which is the same here. Yeah, two, right? Wouldn't it be gorgeous if you're messing around and you're still using like the 5p's the same as the old 5p's, the bigger ones. But back in the same respect, you could not have the one with the thistle on. You could go back to the ones which were in the 40s and 30s where you got silver content. Yeah, most would have been taken out by the mint bit by bit and by change and collectors. But there's always a chance that someone would throw in a handful to the bank, and you get it in the bank bag, and you sort through a bag of 5p's and find half a dozen silver ones. Because there's only 47. We withdrew all of the silver content from the UK coins. In fact, the Americans can find all sorts in there. Makes me jealous sick. Kim saying, I think Alexander Smith is trying to deal with US coins for the English folks. Yeah. I think there'll be a fair few. I'll probably just go for the more modernish stuff rather than the old stuff. The old stuff, if I come across it, I want to keep it. Yeah. I think my main collection that take away from silver and stuff that I'm going to sell, I think the main things I'm going to be keeping onto and buying is, and forking dosh out on, is the American coinage, because I love it. Only pre-92 copper in circulation now here. Yeah. Which is why the old magnets is good use. And you can work out all the, you don't even need to faff around looking at the dates on all of the coppers. You just wave over a great big magnet. If it sticks to it, bin it. If it doesn't stick to it, it's copper. Put it to one side. Because the copper value of the 1p and the 2p is worth more than the 1p and the 2p. Yeah, Andy's doing the State and Park quarters, same as me. Yeah, I love them, man. I love the books. The books are fantastic. I think I've got 2 of each plus a few spares knocking around. Not too sure what I've just done with the things. My moving around of everything to install a computer. They're probably upstairs now, but there's a few smaller ones I picked up as well. Bought one downstairs today. I know I did. Oh, there's a couple of the small ones here. You can get the big state books, which are great, and I love them. Don't get me wrong. Let me tilt this back down again. Move some of my crap to one side because I built too many mountains. That's my problem. I move stuff far too much. It's going to take me 20 minutes to put all this back again in a minute. All right then. State quarters. You can get the big massive books where you got like the country, which is good. Where'd you get your books from? Andrew, this is a really sad state of affairs. I pride myself to doing very little shopping physical in town. I have pain issues. I have mobility issues at times. I don't like wandering around town. I hate it. So I do nearly everything on the internet. So I know the internet extremely well. Hence why I'm always pushing out top cashback and things like that, because I'm trying to help people save money whilst they're doing it. But for some reason, I went down a black hole when I was looking again these books, and I looked solely at eBay. And at eBay, I was finding most of the sellers for the big books and things were US, and there's a fair bit of cost and a fair bit of time to get them to me. It's only after I had one order cancelled, which I basically said, where is it? It hasn't arrived yet, to which the seller then just cancelled it and refunded me. I thought they haven't even posted it. They don't even have it in stock, the cheeky beggars. I was belaboring that point on the stream, and Ron said, why don't you go to Amazon? And I just hit myself. I literally did hit myself in the face with the palm of my hand, thinking, I never even thought of checking Amazon. Went onto Amazon and they had all sorts, including these ones. If you're going to buy one of them, it's always worth buying it where you can use both mints, particularly if you're going to not know which mint you're going to be using. These ones, as you can see, are a marvel because they're just the gift that just keeps on giving. So these books allow Montana, Denver, Montana, Philadelphia, P&Ds. So this will allow you to collect every single state quarter from both mints. Won't obviously give you the gaps for San Francisco or West Point. Not that you're going to get any West Points anyway. And this is identical again. And this is for the state quarters. Sorry, the park quarters. You see I've got some big gaps, relatively new to it, and I've got a hell of a lot in my books behind me which I haven't put in. Plus, in my defense over here, for example, this is 2019. That's a war in the Pacific, Guam I just showed earlier on. These 2020. These 2021. So I can't fill these gaps because they haven't even released the coin yet. But these books are really small, easy, tactile, and lovely. So yeah, these are just put in state quarters books or whatever and fold up and you'll come across them. But I recommend that one, the Warmans for the state, and America the Beautiful for that one. But I've also got the big ones with the maps on, maps of the US, which I will use as well. I've got a lot of quarters to collect in due course and a lot of quarters to stick in. But these are my kind of working copies for, I'll fill these up before I fill anything else up. For these I can keep on the shelf, they're small and easy. And they don't take up a massive space like the big ones with the map of the US on. Roughly what price? Well, I got one of these Warman ones, state quarters, which didn't have for both mints, and I think that one of those was for just with the states, but not both mints. I think one of these was less than a $5. These were, I think, around $7 or $8 or something like that, and the big ones were around, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, something like that. Cheaper than I was getting them from on eBay from the US. And these arrived because I'm Amazon Prime. I had them the next day. So yeah, just have a skegs on Amazon. And if you are going on Amazon, don't forget to go via Top Cashback. As you can see on the bottom of my screen, scrolling here. I don't know whether this is going to be in one of the categories where Amazon is giving Top Cashback, but Top Cashback is available on, well, most of the main internet sites for shopping of anything, and Amazon is included, but they do in certain categories, as opposed to a general for everything. But if you're going to buy it, you might as well see where you can get some pushback on it. Afternoon, no easy money. Right. I was about to go about 20 minutes ago, and we had one quick question, and I just digressed, and we went on and on. I apologize for that. I do waffle far too much, but I like to see people get value, and I don't like to see people paying over the odds when they can get something cheaper. So I like to pass on help and advice where I can. But for now, I will say goodbye. I'll probably, if someone else is streaming, probably pop on later on if I get a chance. If not, I'll probably stream at some stage tomorrow. If not, guaranteed I'll be doing it next week. Now I've got a computer set up that works. I'm back in the frame. And quite often I have questions which I can ask on this stream and someone can give me the answer to, just like I'm displaying and answering other people's questions. It's nice to have people to bounce off and get ideas. How am I displaying my Indian heads? Right now they're just in the book, Andrew. I haven't put them into holders yet. I've got just a book with all of my decent old American stuff in. I don't think I have those books close to hand right now, but I do have a few coins knocking about. Like this little baby. Love this one. Seems to work better if I go down here. So I got that one for 10 quid. It was a buy it now or make offer. I made an offer of 10 quid. They accepted it, and I was including postage. So for 10 quid, I got that shipped to me, which I was quite happy with. That's an 1901 Barber, and it's beautiful. Camera's not focusing too well here, but it's not badly worn at all. So got a nice Barber quarter there for relatively, in my opinion, a pittance. I was quite chuffed with that one. Some of my buffalo nickels I've got in here as well. I've just got them scattered about. I need to sit down. I've got a V nickel in there, buffalo nickel, got the war nickel. I've got a big wadge of Wheaties which are in mint condition. And again, I got a set of Wheaties, a kind of date run, including the steel one, for, I kid you not, next to nothing off eBay. I don't think I kept the values or the receipts close to hand, unfortunately. I think I probably binned them, in fact. But I know I've got all these I haven't sorted out yet. And more down there, but I have junk everywhere. That's a nice one in total uncirculated condition. I can't quite remember what they call that one. That's 2017. Just came out. This one I found comical. Like the pennies, the cents, when they did the fall for the bicentennial of Lincoln, I got a couple from a stream when I was buying some penny rolls over from the US stream, and it was Lou that said, "Oh, you can get these on eBay cheap." So I ordered them, and they came mint condition, #1 log cabin, and we got the formative years. Again, these are all perfectly mint, all beautifully kind of displayed, cheap as chips. But what I felt really sorry for was whoever did this, who went to all of the effort to display this so beautifully. If you look at #4, the writing in here, and you look at the word presidency in Washington, D.C., you'll note that although he's gone to all that time and effort to display them and present them and to sell them beautifully, unfortunately, he missed out the S in presidency, which kind of blew a hole in the entire 4 set. I felt so embarrassed and sorry for him. Yeah, there's a still Wheatie. You can literally buy a set of all of these in whatever condition, or you can buy a set of them in mint condition, and you can get them including all sorts in there. Again, this was a monster date run. This one was, as you can see, how many is in the bag. But there's the war one. Oh, it's not getting into focus. So it's not a copy. It's just plain steel one. Well, that's where the rest of my quarters were. Yeah. Bucks coins, USA, United States, state run, 10 Denver Mint Lincoln wheat cents. 1916 to 1958, so there's 20 in there, including that one again. But that was from a seller called Bucks Coins. But yeah, if you shop around on eBay, you can find some fantastic bargains. I've got a big wodge of these things, but I lived in America for a brief spell when I was a kid, but I didn't realize I kept so many souvenirs. It's only when I got back into coins in regards to trading them, and my mum said, "Oh, do you want all your coins from home now then?" I went, "What?" And she kept them all from when I was a youngster. So big wodges of the things. Even a dollar bill which was turned into a ring. Someone very good with origami. They got a dollar bill and they basically whittled it down into just a ring. They only won't even fit onto my left finger now. And it's got the one from the dollar bill right on the top. No Easy Money saying check out the giveaway on my channel for anyone who wants to after Steve's finished on the stream. So No Easy Money's got a giveaway on his channel. Well worth looking at by the sounds of it. I shall have a look at that. Trying to get all years. Well, yeah, I've literally just bought handfuls of the things, wheat cents and that, as and when I something was going relatively cheap and I just picked it up. So I haven't even sorted those out yet. But when I do sort them out, if I have any spare years, I'll let you know. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm bound to, because you know, again, there's only 1 year they made those, and I got 3 of those knocking around. And that one is definitely in perfectly uncirculated condition. That one is. That's gorgeous. Right, I bored you all enough. I've been on here for far too long, just under 4 hours. So I shall definitely say goodbye this time. See you on the flip side. And I'll be back on stream in due course. But for now, from me, I shall say, I'll be the same pet. Have a nice weekend, what's left of it. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye for now. Bish, bash, bosh.